So welcome back to the European Curling Championships here in the Lynx Ice Arena in Aberdeen, Scotland. We've been treated to the ladies' final, just finished half an hour ago, where Germany became the new ladies' European champions. And now I'm sure we're in for a real treat. The men's final, Switzerland against Sweden. Both teams have been absolutely outstanding this week, and it's really difficult to call a winner in this match. My name's Logan Gray, and I'm joined by Kenny Edwards for the last time this week.
Yeah, thanks Logan, and I expect to see a really good game here. Obviously these two teams obviously making the final. So as we take a look at the Swiss side, Simon Struden and Marcus Egler, and third player is Jan Hauser, and the skip and fourth throwing is Ralph Stöckli. And for Sweden, the team of Niklas Edin, and it'll be Victor Schall at lead. And Fredrik Lindberg at second. And at third is Sebastian Kraup. And finally, Niklas Edin, the skip.
Descendant of Chuck Norris.
Good game. Good game.
So there we go, the Swedish fans. They're lined up and ready to make some noise to support their Swedish team. Of course, Niklas Edin's team very inexperienced at this level. Played in a lot of World Juniors, but never played in the Europeans as a team. And they've really performed well this week. Not looked under pressure in the slightest, and they pulled out all the stops. So Ralph Stöckli, of course, won just a few years back with Andy Schwaller, so he knows what it takes to win the European Curling Championships. And as Sweden progress through the 1-2 game, they will have last on advantage in the first end against Switzerland. Switzerland, of course, coming through the 3-4 game, defeating Scotland and then Norway. So, going a long road, playing a couple of extra games to get there. But they won't mind. All they want is a shot at the gold.
Yeah, we seen a fantastic game last night between Switzerland and Norway. And Switzerland eventually coming out on top. They were 4-1 down just before the fifth end, and a super double takeout from Ralph Stöckli gave the Swiss side a 3 to tie the game up. So Simon Struden gets us underway here in the final of the 2009 European Championships. So just looking for this one on the top of the forefoot. So it will slide into the house, and I'm sure we'll see Niklas Edin just ease his young side into the championship finale. So Victor Schall just playing the hack weight takeout. As we said, this young Swedish side probably a little bit nervous going into this game.
Easy.
So once again, Simon Struden leads off for the Stöckli side.
And this Swiss side, I think they will be a little bit nervous, but fully expect them to deal with no problem at all. They'll be used to having been in this sort of situation. Played in so many international champions over the years between them. And nice start to the game from Victor Schall. So the first end Neither team willing to take any chances. So they're just exchanging takeouts. You see Marcus Egler, 40 years old. Played for 31 years, so much experience behind Marcus Egler. 6. He has the skip, but throws second stones. Ralph Stöckli deciding, as of the World Championships in April this year, that he would just concentrate on making the shots at the end of the ends, rather than having to worry about tactics as well. So good to see Fredrik Lindberg saved himself a pair of white socks for the final. Delivers the takeout on the wing, and Rossett is a corner guard, but I don't think they'll need to worry about Swiss going round it. They won't want that there, so they'll try and hit and roll into the house.
So Marcus Egler, Butcher, will play the hit and roll off this corner guard.
Okay, so no problems there for Marcus.
Fredrik Lindberg try and play take out on this red stone and manages that without any problems.
No, sir. Yep.
The sweeper's working this one hard for third player Jan Hauser of Switzerland. So he will hit and roll into the house. So pretty uneventful first end. I think both teams a little bit nervous coming into this. So they just don't want to make any mistakes.
So defensive first end from both teams. Sebastian Kraut makes the hit and roll into the 12-foot circle. And Jan Hauser will just follow that down and play a takeout himself.
So he will hit and roll from play. So this will give Niklas Edin an opportunity to draw the house. Just give Sebastian Kraut a chance to find his draw weight. So playing the out turn.
Bakat rött, bakat vitt.
Vad hade ni?
85.
Linjen är cool, lugn.
Bakat blått.
Får gärna gå själv. Det är 10.
Ja, bakat vitt.
Ja, ligger bak. Ganska mjukt släpp.
So this one's just going to slide down into the house.
No, it should hang around at the back.
Okej, så. 84, 85. Nollen, någon bra kvar.
No problems.
So once again, a takeout being played by Switzerland. So Ralph Stöckli. Swiss fourth player. Just removing this yellow from play.
Okay.
So good start from the Swiss skip.
Go.
Sjuan.
Nej, bara 4.
Dryg normal.
So, Niklas Edin, 24-year-old. Superb curler. Just going to play the takeout. And he will hit on the nose.
Hade du någon fart?
So our first look at, last one for Switzerland, Ralph Stöckli. Just going to play a nose hit on the wing here. Just keeping it clean with the brushes.
It's a good start for the Swiss skip. So, Niklas Edin will just play the peel on this outside yellow.
Yes, sir.
And first end will be blanked. So do you expect to be some stones in play the second end, Logan?
Yeah, Kenny. I think both teams are wanting to play an aggressive game, and they just wanted one end to settle in. So they've had that. They've had their warm-up. And now they need to go on with it. And get the guards up and get around them. So Simon Struben gives his stone a polish. Goofy is clearly a Sweden supporter. And we'll ask for the guard here. Looking for just up tight to the house. So not in one to use the free guard zone here.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Sit. Perfect.
So nice and tight to the house.
Zo, waar heb je? Is je anders? 5-8. Nog 4. Bra linje. Nog 4. Perfekt linje. 10.
Oh.
10. Ligga bakom 10.
Eka då.
So, just looking to come round this.
Bra skött grabbar.
And it's going to slip back of the tee, so not a great opening stone there for Victor Schall.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed to slip back tee. And I don't see Marcus Egler call a draw here, but he's not going to. He's going to play a takeout at the back. Obviously, me and Kenny are just calling the shots that are going to make the game the most entertaining, not necessarily the right ones. So comes down and pushes that one through.
So, Victor Schall just come round and sit top 4.
Top 4. 10. Bara ett 4 är bra. Nej, ja 10. Vänta lite då. Bakkant 4.
Linjen är perfekt.
Ja,
Bakkant 4.
nej, 10.
Vänta då.
Bakkant 4.
10. Bara topp 4.
Vänta, bara stanna. Han har kallat tillräckligt mycket.
Wow! Nej, inte bakom då.
So again, just a little heavy.
Ja, bra.
So a really good line in behind the guard.
I think we'll see Ralph just come down and corner freeze that yellow.
Ja, där. 0.
So Marcus Egler with the out-turn draw.
Sipa!
Really looking for a freeze on the stone in the button here, as Kenny said.
Länge skott.
Nog längre, lauf gut. Kabal. Auf 10 Point.
Ja, ist steht.
Perfekt. Boah, der macht alles alleine.
This one's sitting a little bit high at the moment, but it's going to come down and absolute peach there from Marcus Egler.
Yeah, absolutely smoked it. Nice shot by Marcus Egler there.
Viktigt att komma insida.
Would you like to see them maybe take the guard off here, Logan?
No, I don't think they're going to. If they take the guard off, then they're just going to put a better one back on. So I think they can see half stone, so they can come and try and play a little bump on this.
Bakat rött. 10. Helt upp då. Bakat rött. Ingen som helst linje. Du måste kalla en mil den här. Bakat vitt.
Communication between the team, just telling the skip exactly where the stone's going to end up.
So as you can see, much heavier than it was called for. It's going to slide past that red stone.
Okay. Vad hade du det?
So Swedish front end struggling to get their stones in front of the tee line at the moment. And Ross Stöckli with a chance to really put some pressure on and get one round the centre.
Skott. Sats.
Ja. Nog länge.
4, 5.
Länge. Riktigt gut. Riktigt gut.
So Sweeper's working this one hard to get it past the front guard. And it looks a really good shot here from Marcus Egler. So 2 absolute pistols from the skip off the Swiss side.
Yeah, 2 good shots there by Marcus Egler. And this really puts Sweden under the cosh here in the second end. Really in a lot of trouble at the moment.
So I'm just going to run the guard back. Trying to remove 2 reds from play.
So Fredrik Lundberg with the big weight. Needs to curl a little. And he does move one of them. So nice effort by Fredrik Lundberg.
Ja, det är snyggt.
Kan vi då?
Ser vi shot?
Ja.
Ja.
Han har inte skapat mig.
Jag fick gut.
Aber da.
Ja.
2.
2-1.
Wo willst du jetzt? Also, da hergehen.
Wenn wir diesen Runback nicht wegnehmen. Ja, aber kannst nicht beides machen. Okay. So ist da vorne rein, also mir ist gleich. Ja.
Okay, so it'll be same shot again for Jan Hauser. Trying to come around and freeze on that stone played by Marcus Egler so well.
2-1.
Wichtige Show.
Frozen right on the button.
2 bis 1.
Achtung. Oh, was ist mit?
2 bis 1.
Bisschen Wasser.
Coming opposite handle this time.
Wichtiges Fluid. Ja.
It looks a little bit short for weight. So it's only going to be a feet short.
Okay.
That's a nice guard.
So Niklas Edin will look to
Försök
remove
att bara
both
skava
guards
in den så, det är bästa.
from play.
Den är ganska tunn, men tar bara röder, okej.
So I think it'll be another
Tror du så här? Är runt en
run back being thrown here by
fjärdedel
Sweden.
ungefär för att ta den där i nacken. Fjärdedel säkert.
Sebastian Kraup looking like he's had a bit of a shave today for the special occasion.
Yeah, so throwing the heat at this one.
Okay.
Well, as you've seen, tried to take the yellow guard down through the house, but just overcurled a little bit.
Muss da ein bisschen hin. Komm
Nein,
das
aber
zwei.
muss bis an die Linie an.
Die Linie ist gut, von vorne.
Linie.
Okay. Nicht, dass es jetzt nach ist.
2 wie vorher ist gut, 2.
Okay.
Ja, die Länge war super.
So Jan Hauser. Perfect guard, I think.
Nicht viel, zack.
He's trying to come in here, Kenny.
Warte.
Yeah, I think he's just going for the tight guard, Logan. Just sit around 2 or 3 feet short of the house
Ja, bis auf
and make it hard for Niklas Edin
Bis an die Linie an, nicht mehr. Bis an die
to
Linie.
come around.
Darf nicht über die Linie aus.
Doesn't want
Aber
us
das
to
Ding
overcurl.
Looking a little bit long at the moment, Kenny.
Oh,
Sehr schön.
jetzt so.
Kom, lägg i skottet.
Yeah, I think there's a hack weight round there, but he's going to come down and remove both the guards.
There's Swedish coach Søren Gran. Really nice shot by Sebastian Kraut. Takes off the double guard. Looks a little disappointed not to have got the one on the bottom too, but I think that was a pretty good attempt.
Weggeknallt.
Ich würde da noch vorne.
Gart.
Ja.
Ja. Von außen dürfen wir ein Mühe sehen, oder?
Ja, darf lieber da
Lieber
sein.
da außen ein bisschen sehen, lieber da bleiben.
So,
Zum Gehen für. Lieber
Switzerland
auf
now
unserer Seite
going to be
bleiben.
forced to play a good guard here.
Es gibt das Gleiche Eis wie im Jan.
Ja, aber du kommst schon länger.
Wo willst du denn Eis?
Clean in the ice,
Ja, darfst sogar beißen,
moving any debris,
schlimmstenfalls.
which may cause the stone to.
Kommt da so viel?
Ja,
Das Eis
meine
ist
schön.
gut.
Its course and it's heading down the ice.
Kannst du noch ziehen am Schluss.
So Ralph Stöckli, his first stone here in the second end.
Zwei,
Wer zwei?
Schon bereit?
zwei.
Warte, alles, warte noch. Schon sehr bereit.
Ja! Jetzt!
Scheiß.
Looking to sweep this one now to get the bend a little, prolong its travel. So just about does enough, but covers the right side.
And it'll still be difficult for Swedish skip Niklas Edin to move that stone off the button.
Nej, min filter.
As you can see, it's red that's shot at the moment.
De gardan till. Försöker komma upp insidan, det sitter här. Jag ska spela skjutning på den här Niklas, det är helt okej. Nu finns det ju...
Det är lite tråkigt bara med att precis kalla över. Snärta egen där. Man kan nästan dubbla egen och så lite.
Difficult to see at the moment how Swedish team are going to be able to score
Jag försöker göra den här va.
on this end.
Jag tycker det är bra.
Man kan få så snett som möjligt.
Yeah, I think
Därför ta
maybe come
garden så är
down
det okej.
and just bump the red back and sit on the red half check.
Lite mer. Utkant 4 fot.
I think we're just going to come back 8 foot weight.
4. Ja. Försöker vicka in
I think
lite
it's
grann.
important to keep the
shooter
shooter
laddat
on
väldigt
top of
snett.
that
Lite
red
utsidan
stone
Niklas, så trycker vi
to the
ut
top
den
of the button.
hit och ligger emellan här.
Ja men det kommer ligga laddat ner mot våra.
Ja, jag tror inte det. Inte om vi träffar lite utsidan.
Ja men vicka därifrån så får vi aldrig poäng sen. Ta lite insida istället.
Ja.
Tar vi garden så in med den här i boten som en tangentsten eller något.
Fart.
So, first stone of this the second end for Niklas Edin.
Side! Japp!
See screaming instructions down to the front end. And it looks like it's going to bend a little bit too much.
Find the boat.
And he catches a piece of the guard. So, not the worst shot.
Okay.
Also ja, ein bisschen mehr Girl noch.
Stimmt auf das spielen.
Die müssen aufpassen, der Triple, hä?
Wenn man hier hinlegt,
Nein.
As we've seen earlier on this week,
Gleich vorne.
Niklas Edin can feel the big weight, so Switzerland better be careful here.
Okay.
schwierige 2.
Da hin.
You don't want to set up a triple.
Gleich wie vorne, Meter
Oder
mehr
Double.
können wir ziehen.
Gibt
Das
es
ist schon
gleiche
top.
Eis, glaube ich.
Ja, aber wenn er dann da den Runback bringt, hat er auch 3, ja?
Ja.
Wieso legen wir nicht einen da hin? Was macht er mit dem? Wenn er da liegt, was macht er? Nie eine Chance.
Yeah, I think
Ja.
top 8 foot just on the
Alles auf
left hand
dieser
side as we
Seite
look at it.
kann er nichts machen.
Das Problem ist, wenn wir ihn schieben, dann hat er wieder etwas. hä?
Ja, nicht schieben.
Also musst du im Prinzip da anlegen.
Da ist er da gut.
Aber die Linie ist gleich aussen gefreezed.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja, ist gut.
Just discussing
Frisst es der da. Sollte er einfach
the possibility of
zwei, ja.
playing the freeze
Nein, aber
here.
wenn wir da liegen.
But I think if you play the freeze, you may
Also dann, ja, dann muss
set
er
an
hier
opportunity up
eins
for a double.
Ja, das
So
ist
I
gut.
think just
Ja,
top
aber
8
der
foot on
ist
the left,
Der
Ja,
gibt einen
just
Runback.
below the
Also,
Y.
Ich finde es super da. Das spielen wir.
Ja, ist
Wo
gut.
in the
hast du
center
Eis
line.
gegeben, mir?
Da. Willst du von dieser Seite? Ja.
Ja. Ja, das haben wir auch gespielt mit mir.
Ja, dort haben wir den Freeze gespielt. Aber gib mir ein bisschen mehr Eis.
Da.
Ja, ich muss ja weiter rauslegen.
This looks like a good call to me, Kenny. Just come down and freeze on the left side of the nose. Could be the opportunity for Niklas Edin to hit the left hand side of the shot and perhaps get everything going.
Så tar vi bort en 3. Och kan bli lite hård.
Ja.
Okay, so Ralph Stöckli needing some pretty precise stone placement here to prevent any big scores from Sweden.
Gut. Noch länge. Noch länge.
So just looking for this one to sit top of the 8 foot.
Noch länge.
So the line's looking a little bit high at the moment. And they really need to work this one for weight, Logan. Because this one looks as if it's a little shy.
Ist es los? Ist es los?
And that's a pretty poor attempt there by Ralph Stöckli.
And Niklas Edin will be able to have a fly at this to pick up 4 here.
Yeah, nose hit for 4, I think. Won't be far off. And just high of nose.
Skulle jag ta typ en
Yeah,
jättetunn
certainly
3 centi. Tror jag nästan
is the
går
man
lite
to
grann
play
så här.
these shots.
Bara vi petar ut den så att den är...
Ja. Gör vi närhet.
Yeah, Niklas Edin always reads the angles so well. Will need to get pretty tight to the guard here if he wants to score a bundle.
Yeah, certainly a shot to make him a hero.
Tredjedel till halv.
So if we can make this, that'll certainly settle the nerves. So I'll look to come down, play the strike weight on the red, and the yellow will go back onto the other red, and he will hang around to hopefully pick up 4. So Niklas Edin, final stone of this, the second end.
Not throwing an enormous weight, just his normal control weight. Sneaks by.
And he's going to
Great
pick
shot.
up the 3. So doesn't keep the back yellow, but great start for this young Swedish team. So just one missed shot there from Ralph Stöckli, and the Swedes were all over it. So they'll take a 3-0 lead after 2 hens.
So great shot there by Niklas Edin, and Switzerland can't afford to give too many opportunities like that to the young Swedish skip. So accurate with the big weight. So, still a long way to go in this game. And never easy to defend from the first end. So, Sebastian Kraup just giving nice little clean. And we're just waiting to start the third end here. Big miss there from Ralph Stöckli. Not managing to get Stone in the house when he really needed to. And a great shot by Niklas Edin. Scores 3 points for Sweden.
Yeah, it's, as we see the crowd in. And no, he's not Swedish, he is Scottish. So, Victor Schall playing top 4 weight.
Kom igen! Ja, ja, ja! Kom igen! Kom igen!
So,
Bra skött, bra där.
an uphill battle for Switzerland. And they'll call the corner guard here and start trying to mix it up a little.
Goed, 2. Ineens goed. Ga er weer knoor. Doorkijk zien. Doorkijk zien. Goed, 2. Van de bal. Lift up, Simon. Goed zo. Ja.
So, good corner guard for
Den är jävligt kort. Ja.
Switzerland.
Jag tror den här är helt normal.
So, as we've seen yesterday, Switzerland don't write them off. They were 4-1 down to Thomas Olsrud, Norwegian side. They managed to get themselves back in the game and pick up the win.
Linjen är bra. Kom igen. Kom igen. Linjen kommer klockren. Kom igen.
Max mitt mellan.
Kom igen. Kör då.
Meter.
Kör. Ja, rent. Räcker det.
So we're going to bring that down for centre guard, but that's a really long guard.
Yeah, it's not the greatest place to be. He could have been right on top of his one. So,
Victor Schall just struggling with his weight control at the start of this final. A couple of slip back tee, and that one just over the hog line. So,
Achtung, Linie.
just to tighten that up a little bit.
Achtung, Linie. Ja, Linie. Oh, goed. Oh. Strak lang. Achtung, Wink. Strak lang. Achtung, Wink.
so the sweeper's just indicating Stone has plenty weight.
No bounce.
Well, it's going to knock it back to the tee line. So, good shot there. So, Niklas Edin aggressively, just quite happy to send one round and corner check the red.
Blått, vitt.
Flaskat vitt. Nej, topp 4.
Topp vitt. Topp vitt.
Nej, topp vitt. Ligger där.
Topp vitt.
Topp blå vitt. Hela vitt.
Dött om det går.
Precis fritt.
So, sweeper's working this one hard.
Ja, lite dött.
And that's going to pull up onto the red at the top of the house. So, good shot there.
Yeah, really well played there by Fredrik Lindberg. Comes in and freezes on that stone at the top of the 4 foot.
Okej. Så står det.
And although
Ja, it's a journey
Sweden won't be too happy about that
Long
long centre guard. Still in a good position here at the moment in this third end. Still early in end though, and much can change. So I think Switzerland trying to come down and play a hit and roll to the wing here.
So, maybe a little bit too much weight in this. So it needs to swing.
Could do with holding the shooter.
So just trying to move things around, change the angles. So the shooter does stay on the back left. But I think we'll just see a similar shot from Niklas Edin here.
Ja, toppigt. Lite vidare, hur är farten?
Toppflott!
Helst inte.
Toppvikt! Toppvikt bara.
Ren.
Toppvikt!
Linjen är bra. Japp.
Ingen mot.
Ren.
Precis emot.
Japp.
Precis emot. Precis emot. Precis emot. Bra spel.
So nice shot again by Fredrik Lindberg. Puts it back in exactly the same place as it was before.
Gebt dir noch ein bisschen weniger Eis, vorher sind wir da gewesen.
So Ralph Stöckli taking a fraction less ice here. And there'll be a similar shot being asked for by Ralph Stöckli to Marcus Egler.
So they sneak past the guard, and they're working this one hard. And this is a great shot here.
I think a pretty easy double here for Sweden. And they'll be able to push that red right out of the house sideways. And they might even get the back one as well. Could spin all three here. And Sweden definitely have the upper hand at the moment in this game.
Den är viktigast. Mycket is vill ha. Lite till.
So Sebastian Kraup, third player for Sweden. Throwing the hit weight. So doesn't remove the red from play. That bounces up in behind the corner guard, so Sweden will be a little bit nervous.
Denkst du so, oder?
Ja.
Muss aber da sein, wir werden wieder den Doppel da.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity there for Sebastian Kraup to clean up. So Jan Hauser,
Lägg i hatten!
the out-turn draw.
Lägg i hatten.
Just looking to freeze these ones back of the button.
7-8. Fransson. Ja.
Just going for a little skiff off. So on the right, and that's pretty good there.
So good to see a lot of stones in play.
Du går och komma åt den här. Det finns ingen hål här emellan tror jag, så du nuddar någon av dem. Men bästa skulle vara om vi kunde gå runt och trycka den här en tredjedel någonting ut här.
Ja, det går. Ligger den limmad eller?
Nej, det är luft mellan de här. Det är en halv sten drygt.
Okej, ja det går.
So Sweden looking
I alla
in a
fall
really
trycka
good
ner den
position
hit
here at the moment.
någonstans.
Ja. Vart precis igenom eller?
So I think, yeah, Sweden are definitely
sorry.
committed in this end.
Precis igenom.
I'd like to see them come down and freeze that stone at the top of the forefoot.
Ja.
Det blir inte så dåligt även om du touchar den. Så får vi ut den i ljuset i alla fall. Så jag tycker nog en sarg.
Ja.
Försöka trycka ut den helst om det är möjligt.
Det går tror jag.
Tar du bara garden så är dubbeln ganska enkel sen.
Ja. Lite minus.
Ja.
Alright, so it looks like they're going to try and play a takeout here.
Tredjedel.
And
Fjärdedel
maybe
är bra.
even move that red over on top of the one that's at the top of the forefoot.
Yeah, I think they're just going to come hack weight.
Sarg! Dryg sarg!
Hack weight. They're going to try and come around the long guard and bump the red through the hole.
Dryg sarg!
So the line's a little bit high at the moment. They nearly lost it on the top guard there. Oh, superb shot.
What a shot by Sebastian Kraup. And that's what the European Championships are all about, making shots like that. And Sebastian Kraup doing it at the right time in this final. But even after that great shot, Sweden are not out of the fire.
Yeah, great opportunity now for Switzerland to come round and play a freeze on the yellow. That's the back of the 4 foot.
Incredible shot there by Sebbe Kraup, and he's looking relaxed and pretty happy with that one. So, can they move these stones around? So putting a little bit of weight behind this. So plays the hit and roll in. That's a really good shot as well. So already we're seeing an extremely high standard of shots being made. Jan Hauser pleased with that one.
Kommer inte sitta ner så här.
Den då?
Ja, den skulle jag kunna åka på. De slår vilka in då i och för sig.
So Switzerland beginning to build an end here.
Tjappa den här. Det går. Typ outen.
Det blir inte så bra om jag blickar ut och sätter ner den här. Känns som vi ska ta bort den. Då sätter han nog förmodligen vicken på den i och för sig.
Ja. Kommer upp så här.
Sätter han hård så då?
I think they could probably come round at hack weight and get to the nose of that red.
Så.
Ja.
Frågan är ju hur den går. Att den inte blir kvar.
That red from Jan Hauser really is the problem stone, the one top of the 4 foot.
Det är lite för långt.
As you can see, I want to get rid of it.
Blir den bara lite vick hit liksom så tyck upp hit och så får de slå en snärt dubbel typ.
Ja. Nästan chappen är bästa då.
Ja, exakt.
The young Swedish skip. Just electing to play the hack weight. So come around the long guard and bump this red back.
Fast att vi inte sätter ner den. Ja.
You'll need to get pretty close to the nose here, Kenny, or he's risking jamming on the back yellow and potentially leaving Switzerland lying first and fourth and third shot, sorry. Kaiser Bergstrom and Annette Norberg loves a good bit of netting.
Vad var min förra sargfart som vilka in? Det var typ sarg va?
So,
Ja, ik wil daar bam spelen.
so pretty slow play for the first 3 ends of this game, Logan.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course you'd expect about 7 minutes per end from the teams. 73 minutes total for the game, plus 2 1-minute timeouts.
Bam, bam!
Of course that's per team. So don't expect this to be a huge weight from Ralph Stöckli.
Just looking to remove the yellow and roll in to the left.
Whoa! 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 Ner! Right!
Okay,
Good, perfect.
okay.
Like it.
And that's good enough to make things really difficult for the Swedes. Of course, that double takeout, if they play it, red's just going straight into the back of yellows.
Sitter där. Den sitter där.
Är inte lättare bara spela än försöka
Yeah, there's
få
no
ner
real
hålet här då?
easy opportunity.
Could play thin off the top one and try and thin the one in the tee line out sideways.
Och det är typ chapp.
But they're really in a horrible position right now.
Det är att om jag precis missar den där, precis går där, så är det risk att den river med sig alla de här 3 gula.
And what I think he'll end up doing is catching this top red a little bit on the left hand side of the nose. I'm trying to remove them
Man vill
two.
bort med 4
Try and
också,
squeeze the top red
Damma på
in
en
between the
hård
2
så.
yellows at the back right here.
Bara den får bort den ovanför. Så. Och den splittar ut där nere.
Niklas is looking at whether he can hit just off the nose on the right hand side of the stone as we see it, and double the 2 reds that are flat on the 4 foot with that stone. So just in a horrible mess just now, Sweden.
Om jag chappar, den kan gå under också. Det är risk att det blir riktigt uselt. Då får du sopa ut den ditåt. Jag tror lite träff så ja, skit i stenen i bot.
And I can tell you, viewers, that this one is going to be travelling.
Yeah, this one's not going to be hanging around. Niklas Edin, renowned for throwing the heat.
lite utsida för att säkert få bort en i alla fall.
Yeah, it should be some serious horsepower behind this one.
Stanna kvar i bot om det går, men bort med så mycket rött som möjligt.
So we see Oscar Eriksson just looking at the angles. They're just 18 years old and really one of the up-and-coming talents in the world of curling. Of course, won the Oslo Cup this year.
So, this one looking a little high for line at the moment. And it looks like he's managing to squeeze that one out. So
I think he's got a little bit lucky there. That's not the shot they called, but manages to squeeze it through a gap that didn't seem to be there. And Ralph Stöckli will be left for a easy draw for 2 here.
yeah, I think the young Swedish skip will be relatively happy.
Yeah, I think he had that redstone on remote control there to get it through there. So I think Sweden will be relieved to only be losing 2 here.
So just needs to get a piece of the 4-foot here for his 2.
Good. Bescheid.
So he's making the sweepers work again here. Needs to be touching the 4, and the sweepers look pretty happy with this one. There's no great panic here. Comes down into the 4-foot, and that's the score of 2 for the Swiss. Possibly could have been more without a somewhat fortuitous double takeout by Niklas Edin. So Sweden leading by 3 shots to 2, and they have last stone going into the 4th end, and something tells me this is going to be a high scoring game, Kenny.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of stones in play, and it's really good to see these guys going after the game and see some superb curling so far.
Yep, they just go all out attack when they've got last stone, trying to score 2 or more, and well, I mean, taking some risks, but as you see, they paid off there for Ralph Stöckli. Some really good stone positioning. Okay, so there we see the Russian girls, and check out the men's final. There we see Sweden leading by 3 shots to 2 after a great takeout by Niklas Edin in the 2nd end, scores 3, while in the 3rd end, nice draw through 4-foot, scores 2 for Ralph Stöckli's Swiss side. And if you've just joined us, you've tuned in to Eurosport Player, and live we have the men's final of the European Curling Championships in Aberdeen, Scotland. Sweden leading Switzerland by 3 shots to 2, and Sweden have last on advantage. My name is Logan Gray, and I've got Kenny Edwards with me, and we're enjoying a fantastic final here on great ice conditions.
Yeah, the ice certainly is looking very good today. So the S-men have done a superb job all week. And that's a great shot from Victor Schall.
Yeah, that's more like the weight control we expect from Victor. It's been a little bit wayward in the first couple of ends, but really nice draw there by the young lead.
So Simon Struven, the 2nd stone of this, the 4th end. Just looking to kind of freeze this yellow. So this one's just going to pull up a little bit short.
Yeah, so still pretty good there. Mostly hidden in behind the guard. But Sweden with a chance to split the house here. And they'll just try and draw one to the back of the 8-foot circle. on the left hand side.
Kommer curla, Matsen. Nej, men det kommer curla. Ska du hålla?
Kör.
Yeah, not looking to overcomplicate things, this young Swedish side, so good tactical play here from the skip.
And they'll be looking for this one back tee. But it is good enough to lie to. And you might see Ralph Stöckli make a play up the middle here.
Okej. Nej, wat niet drumom.
Je wil met hem knallen.
Ja.
Hoe wees?
Ja.
Okay, so Marcus Egler been asked to drive the guard back here.
Foul. Achtung. Weg. Weg. Weg.
Oh,
Great shot by Marcus Egler.
Shoots the pistol there, but does sit in the open.
And Marcus Egler just says to Simon Struman, "Don't touch me, I'm on fire." Yeah, Marcus Egler really making a good start to this game. It's playing 92% currently. Really made some tricky shots so far. And just coming around the guard. So, nice stone by Fredrik Lindberg there.
So Ralph Stöckli will look to play the hack weight round the guard, just chip the yellow from the rings and roll in behind. So I'm going to play the in turn this time.
Ja! Oh! Ja! Ah! Free! Oh! Free! Oh! Ja! Oh!
So shaves past the guard, just gets it on the nose.
So a nice shot there by Marcus Egler.
That throws them better when he does that. Exactly.
Jag tror köp igen. Vi är inte in i bot, men
So Niklas Edin now
kan du vika in så är det bra.
will need to get a little bit of an inside roll if he wants to get into the house.
Samma fart! Ja! Samma fart! Hårt!
So Sweden playing a little bit more weight than I expected to see in this shot. Shave past the guard, but it's not going to be in. We'll see Switzerland probably play the hit on this wide one and roll into the centre.
Tyckte inte det, hade ingen håll.
Ja, vi kör förr tiden.
Ja, da ist schon im Moment liegt da auf einem Fünfi.
Ich kann normal plus.
Normal plus.
So Jan Hauser, 84% through 3 ends. Just looking to play the roll across.
Simon?
Ja.
Okay.
Doesn't quite get the roll, so opportunity for Sebastian Kruip to play the hit and check in.
Ja, 10.
So you see Sebastian Kruip, 84% through 3 ends. So the Swedish third player making a really good start to this game. Now going for the hit and roll in behind the centres. And he's done a really good job of this. Great hit and roll by Sebastian Kruip. And the Swedish fans are pretty happy with that one. However, it is just a short race for Jan Hauser. And he'll be looking to try and stick this in behind the guards.
Okay. Whoa! Back!
That's one sitting a little bit high at the moment.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm just going to miss that. So upper hand to Sweden now.
Yeah, that's a pretty poor shot by Jan Hauser. I would have expected him to do better with that one. Just hung a little high on him and didn't quite make the double take out.
T eller bakom?
Bakat rött. T.
So Sebbe Kraup with a chance to come into the house here.
Frackat 4.
And Laitu, Sweden with last stone.
T. Kala massor. T. T. Duttar på egen del. Försök ta den insida bara. Vänta. Duttar på egen del. Vänta. Okay.
So that one drifts in a little further than I would have hoped. And I think there'll be a double take out here for the Swiss fourth player.
85.
Yeah, I think you should see just about it all.
Immer normale, der lange.
Mal plus?
Ja, also es bleibt dort drin. Der läuft nie raus.
Primär ist mal der da wichtig.
Ja.
Oder Schuss Nase?
So as you can see, can't see it all. So I think
Barney
it was a
meint
straightforward
definitiv
double
Nase.
and rolling behind the corner.
Der Winkel verschieben.
Ja, der könnt schon
Yeah.
nur normal.
Difficult part here will be to make the double and stick
Da
around.
ist etwa so viel dazwischen.
Ja, wir können schon den nur machen, aber du liegst nur als 6, er hat einfach zum zweiten legen.
Double.
I think the double is there.
Tempo.
Normal plus.
Just be playing a nice weight at this. So Ralph Stöckli, 85% through 3 ends.
Weg! Lange zu dem an.
So this one's sitting a little bit high at the moment. It needs to swing.
So just flicks the shot on the button, but not enough to remove it. And Sweden again will come in around the centre guard.
Noll. Bättre att komma lite kort. Mitt framför den så är okej också.
Ja, det är jättekul.
Sätta en dubbel då har jag 8 fot att dra på. Ja. 85 på Sebbe.
85 ja.
So just a straightforward draw for Niklas Edin. You look to come into the top of the 8 foot.
95. 4 eller 7. Ja, han tickar iväg den, så även om jag rundar in som Sebbe nu så kommer han ha vicken på nedre. Så vi lägger bara mitt framför egen. Ja, okay. Kanske kommer kant med gadden är okej, men...
4 eller 7.
7. Så ifall han sätter vicken, eller sätter dubbeln på den här då. Ja. Så har jag 8 fot att dra på.
Sebastian Kraup there holds the broom for Niklas
Det är
Edin.
ganska lätt va? Ja.
You see he's just taken outside edge of the 8 foot.
Ja, den måste jag spela 0. Den bromsar säkert när han kommer så hårt. 0 lär vara nästan ner på 10 på mig va? Om man ska kunna sopa den lite.
Just discussing
strax över 0 då.
What sort of weight to throw at this?
Boys.
All these teams using split down round, so they know an exact figure to throw.
I said they're only playing 72% through 3 ends. I think he's played any really bad shots, Kenny, that I can think of.
No, he certainly hasn't, but the stats don't lie. So, needing this one to swing.
So, just looking a little bit wide. But that's pretty good there. And important not to leave a hit and roll in behind.
So, Niklas Edin seems to be enjoying himself here in this European Championship final.
Should be a nose hit double here on the cards, Kenny.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You expect someone of Ralph Stöckli's ability not to be too far away with this. Will not want to give his 2 straight up though. He'll need to make this. Ralph Stöckli with his final stone of this, the 4th end. Pretty close at the moment. So he's very close to lifting the double here. Lifts the double. Superb shot from the Swiss 4th player.
Great shot by Ralph Stöckli, and that'll force Sweden to try and blank this 4th end. It looked for so long like Sweden were going to score 2 or more in that end. But really good double takeout by Ralph Stöckli, saves the day for Switzerland. And Niklas Edin will be left to just peel this one out.
Yeah, just going to play it straight weight at this. Doesn't want to take the one here. So, he looks happy with that. He'll hit and run. As we take a look at the crowd. So as we see, Niklas Edin sharing a joke with the crowd. And a really good attendance here today.
Yeah, still people pouring in, so should be pretty close to full house come the second half of the game.
Yeah, I expect to see things really heat up after the 5th end break.
So ready to start the 5th end, and Marcus Egler will ask for a centre guard here from Simon Strubben. Just deciding he wants to throw the other handle than you're originally called.
Zwei.
Gut. Tipptopp.
Oh, Eis.
Top is Eis.
Richtung ist noch gut.
Ist gut. 2. Ist perfekt.
Just
Perfekt.
look at this guard, quite tight, I think.
Ja, Höhe wäre perfekt da.
Schön auf Centerline.
Jetzt. Ja,
Centerline.
ja. Read. Gut.
Genau.
So,
Perfekt.
good shot there.
And Victor Schell will be looking to continue his good work from the last end and just come into the top of the 4-foot.
Den är där i alla fall.
Topp
Ligger
4.
topp 4.
Ingenting då.
Ligger topp 4.
En, ja.
Inte på fart. Aldrig på fart.
Ja.
Hela 4.
Ja.
Ligger nästan
Sätt.
ner på 10 själv.
Set.
So over curling by a fraction. So that'll come out their side. And Simon Strubben will be asked to come down and freeze that on the other handle. So that's more like the sort of orthodox tactics you'd expect in a game of curling.
Linje går!
Linje.
Linje ser går!
Ja, ja.
Ser!
Ja. Linje.
Linje! Fri! Av linje! Fri! Far!
Men det är så. Ja.
Sneaks by, but that's over curling.
Tipptopp.
Yeah, I think they'll be quite happy with that, though, Logan.
Inne fyrfoten.
Ja.
So Victor Schall, once again, just looking to come around and sit on top of his own Yellowstone in the 4-foot.
Linjen är okej. Linjen är bra.
Topp 4. Farten är bra.
Kalla lite då.
Kalla lite då.
Inte gå mot egen.
Kalla.
Mot egen.
Ja, men den måste ligga mot den här.
Kalla.
So this one looks good again from the young Swedish lead. And superb stone. Really has found the groove here in this final.
Meinst du zum Eis?
Ja. Sind wir 5, hä?
4 ist schon gut, 5 ist perfekt.
Okay, so Marcus Egler, he's really been playing well in this game. And he'll look to come around the centre.
Sehr viel Platz.
He's on the red.
Oh, nein.
Wow.
Oh! Ja, besser! Ja!
Nur richtig!
Yeah, need to go for weight with this, Logan. Looks a little bit short at the moment.
And the two supers bring that one down onto the centre line, and that's a good shot from Marcus Egler.
Klipp garden. Ja. Mycket isolat. Det är bra då.
So Niklas Edin now just going to tidy things up, throw the hit. And takes the guard off. So I think we'll see Ralph Stöckli just maybe throw another guard here. But no, he's bumped things around.
Ich will noch normalen kommen. Und nochmal eine Karte ist das andere. Aber die nimmt er wieder weg.
Ganz leicht rein.
Wenn du noch eine Karte machst und später dann Seine dann wegnimmst, im Prinzip können wir doch Karte. Der muss mal irgendetwas machen. Wenn wir am Schluss den Gari einfach weg. Komm, wir können schnell.
So Marcus Egler decides he's going to head down the ice and have a chat with fourth player Ralph
Nein,
Stöckli.
du bringst ihn natürlich nicht vor, beide.
Nein, beide bringst du weg.
Aber wir haben gemeint, wegen der Karte, weißt du, dass sie etwas müssen machen.
Nein, aber was du weg kannst machen, ist ihn treffen, dann geht der weg, der sitzt da.
Ja.
Der liegt da.
Das finde ich nicht so schlecht. Hast du gesehen, wenn wir eine Karte machen, wir bringst nicht beide Gälen weg hier am Schluss. Das geht nicht. Ja. Machen wir ihn so?
Normale?
Ja.
Da kommt er ein bisschen.
Ein klein kommt,
Yeah, I think
aber
we're
nicht
just
viel.
play battering
Mag
weight,
ze hebben
barrier
mit
weight in this.
Büschen.
Okay.
Just catch it on the nose, push it on the yellow, try and drive the yellow right out the back.
Ganz echt innen treffen, wäre gut.
His coach Lauren Hamblin, he looks reasonably happy with this call. He won't want to see too many reds, too many yellows building up in the house at the moment. Certainly when Switzerland don't have last time advantage.
Ja, plus.
Really good shot there from the second player, Marcus Egler.
Yeah, really well played. Lined the two reds up onto the one in the forefoot, so absolutely perfect there by Egler.
Elva.
Ja.
So, Niklas Edin, I think, just trying to push this red extreme left to the back, maybe roll to the wing.
Elva.
So Fredrik Lindberg
Elva.
just playing the hack weight, sitting a little bit high at the moment.
Helt upp. Helt upp. Sitt. Bra satt. Perfekt.
So, he'll be quite happy with that.
Nur Nase.
So Marcus Egler now looking for the nose hit.
Als je me er klaar mee, Mickey.
Ja. Goed zo.
Gute Länge.
Go.
Zo.
Go.
Parat sein.
Go. Go, weg.
Ist gut, ist gut.
So
Okay.
he'll hit on the nose and you expect Niklas Edin to make a play on these top reds?
De smälla på den så. Våran ryker, den sitter klockrent där.
I think he's wanting to take the angles off here.
Men får bort situationen i alla fall.
I don't know if it's just going to hit and roll to the wing.
Du bara klipper den
Or
överst
really
här,
wants to
okej
go after a
också.
double.
Satsa på lite utsida, ligga kvar här.
Picking the top one perhaps. So he's got a few options. I agree though, he needs to take the angles off here on those two reds.
Yeah, superb shot. Tidies up well. Niklas Edin has last stone in this end, so really wants to make it count. Doesn't want to be forced to take his one.
Se mer shot! Se mer shot!
Nej, där shot!
Sätt på freeze kan det. Alltså, freeze vill han inte schlecht eigentlich. Smart nicht?
Nein, brauchen wir noch nicht. Selbst wenn wir 3-2, wenn er den Nuller macht, dann sind ja so viele Ende.
Bitte, aber kannst
Sag einfacher so!
Nein, ist gut.
Ich höre jetzt auch noch nicht. Bis in die Pause.
So,
Ball plus.
Ja, okay.
Jan Hauser will be asked to play the nose hit.
Warte!
Wow!
Warte!
Wow!
Nico! Ja!
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 Wow!
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 Wow! Wow! Wow! Wow! Wow!
So, he will hit and just check across to the left. And we'll see Niklas Edin just play the hit in the top one here and roll across in front of Jan Hauser's redstone. Sebastian Kraut very close to the hog line there. He hits and checks across, so great shot there from the young Swedish third player.
So rolls over in front of the back one, and that'll be something that needs to be in the back of Ralph Stöckli's mind, is not to jam on the stone at the back. So looking to play a quiet weight takeout, remove the yellow, and hopefully hold two in the house.
Pretty high standard in this final so far.
Ja, aber da kannst du besser haben.
Schieben normal spielen!
Nein, nein, ist alles gut.
Stimmt ab. Normala!
So Ralph Stöckli playing the control weight takeout.
Normala!
Achtung! Oh, weg!
Mikro! Raus!
Ja!
So he'll play the takeout, hit and stick.
Good.
And now Niklas Edin will play the hit and roll on to the front of the back redstone.
Frysa den skulle vi kunna göra. Alltså även om jag stannar där.
I don't mind
Då får han klippa bort den.
Jobbig om man curlar över bara.
the call of the freeze here.
De ligger skotte och så.
Yeah, I think playing the freeze is the only way at the moment. He's not going to get forced to the one. Might be able to steal by doing this, but probably has a better chance of blanking. But I think he's just going to go for the hit and roll in front.
Sjuan. Nej, vi kan mitt framför.
So this Niklas Edin's first stone of the fifth end here. Just asking for a little bit less ice.
10.
Japp.
10 halv.
Japp. 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 10 halv.
Well, sweeping this one hard to keep it in play. Really working it hard. And it's going to roll over the top. And he will roll out.
Släpp upp den här.
So, mistake there from Niklas Edin.
Vad vet du det för onda? Då.
So, Marcus Hegler just trying to work out where he wants to put the stone so that it prevents Niklas Edin for trying a double and roll out. So he's just choosing to split the house here. Would you be tempted to line them up, Kenny?
I'd be tempted to line them up, yeah, but the way Niklas Edin can throw the hits, he'd probably play the run back and roll himself. So they're really forcing Sweden to take their one here.
5.
6.
So, just looking for this one on the tee line.
So a good shot by Ralph Stöckli. That'll come down onto the tee line. And I think Niklas Edin will just draw the 8 foot. Maybe.
Yeah, obviously not that confident in drawing, so he's just going to play the
Inte gå och rulla ovanför med 10 i alla fall.
Nej. Jag såg ett hårspart som roligt. Okej. För han har ju ja, 10-16 bara.
Och mycket marginal innan. Ja. Yes. Chappen räcker också.
Okay, so just looking for a nose hit. Niklas Edin. Just personal preference. And instead of playing the draw.
10. Och 10. Rent. Rent. Japp. Japp. Japp.
close to this one.
Rent.
Super's looking it hard.
Hela vägen grabbar.
Supers are pretty happy with that one.
Bra så. Yes.
Sweden score 1 here in the 5th end, and we'll take a 4-2 advantage at half time. And what's been a very interesting opening to the game. The players are going to take a 5-minute break, and so will we. And I hope you'll join us then for the 6th end.
Quick shot.
Chappen räcker också.
Ja. Bra så. Yes.
So take your time. We're good on our time clock. Just position our rocks exactly where we want them. And we'll get our chances. We're getting our chances. So let's get our deuce back. And then just really, really watch that rock position so that we can put the pressure on him. And then horse is good. Horse is good. You know, we take 2, give him 1. We take 2, give him 1. We're way closer at 5 than we have been other games. We're way closer at 5, so let's just go.
It's
So
no
let's
new,
go.
nothing new.
Let's go. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. 100%.
Remy?
Let's go, bud.
Jag gillar att vi 4-2 inför sjunde. Och då har lägger vi rätt i omgångarna också för dem.
1.30 var jättepass sista 5.
Ja.
De har vänt jävligt mycket matcher så. Det är inte för tight heller utan får vi några lägen och får vi köra lite grann på.
Ja, men jag tycker livet är ingen snack om det, bara att köra på liksom. Men om vi nolla, det kan vara bra målsättning att spela med på 0 eller eventuellt släppa en då.
Vi har bra skärpa också överlag i spelet. Det är väl lite andra med farterna. Det kommer lite djupt med någon, lite för högt med någon guard.
Mina dragningar har blivit lite långa så gadden där.
Ska vi lägga in bägge i bot nu eller? Lägga in bägge i bot nu eller hur gör vi?
Vad säger ni? Ja, nolla tycker inte
jag tycker det är fel.
Viktigt med linjen att de kommer verkligen mittfart så de måste gå på dem där direkt och vi kan
Nu kör vi så att vi ligger lite halv om 10.
Ja, kör gammal. Eller håll in. Nej, gammal.
Ja, jag har en vattenflaska här någonstans.
Ja. 20 sekunder nu, Niklas.
Kör vi boys.
Yes. Bra avslutning nu. Ligger där. Ligger där.
To the Lynx Arena in Aberdeen for the final of the 2009 European Curling Championships. Final is contested between Niklas Edin's Swedish side and Ralph Stöckli's Swiss side. And it's Niklas Edin who has a 4 shots to 2 advantage after 5 ends. And really we have seen some great curling here, Logan Gray.
Certainly has been, Kenny. Lots of stones in play in most of the ends. Last one not so many, but some really good stone placement and aggressive curling, and it really is a feast for anybody with a curling eye.
Yeah, and seen 2 fantastic men's games over the last couple of days. So just let's hope this final 5 ends of the championships can live up to what we've seen already.
Yeah, I'm sure at half time they just all sort of said, let's play the best 5 ends we can. This is the perfect preparation for the Olympics, so let's do everything we can.
Jesus.
Linjen är bra. Gärna kala lite. Ja, linjen är bra. Linjen är bra.
Ligger där.
Gärna kala. Gärna kala lite över linan helst om det går. Ja, vänta då. Rent bara.
So just throw this one up.
Perfekt. Ja, ja.
The top of the house. So Victor Schall really playing pretty well. And we'll see Marcus Egler just bump this one back. Top of the 12 foot, maybe to the back 12.
Schau lang.
Backline 2, ja?
Ja!
Richtig!
Ist 2. Ist 2.
Okay, so Switzerland deciding they need to move some of the granite on the centre line here. And coming down a back ring weight. They're just going to push that one back. Would have liked a little bit of more of an angle on it. And Niklas Edin will choose to peel the guard. Any option to hit the outside of the guard, Kenny, and play the double on the two reds?
Yeah, there certainly is. But you run the risk of jamming one down into the 4 foot. But just can't quite get a proper look at the angles. I'm sure Niklas Edin is just trying to keep things simple. He's got his 2-shot advantage. Doesn't want to make any silly mistakes.
Yeah, Kenny, to me it looked like that was the best option there. In some scenarios, then it is perfectly reasonable to hit the outside and drive it in, but in that one, just a single peel more than enough. And Marcus Egler choosing to come around and try and freeze the yellows in the 4 foot here. And he's really not missed much today at all, so expect him to get close with this one. Sweeper's doing a great job dragging this one down.
Yeah, it's just going to pull that short of the 4 foot. So, not a bad result really.
And if Hauser or Struben were cold after the half-time break, they're not going to be anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting warmed up by vigorously swooping that one. So I think we'll just see the double rip on these two reds.
Ta den på ovansidan så kan vi sticka den där, men inga allvarligt.
Yeah, you're right, Kenny.
Lite rakare här.
Going to drive the red back and try and spill both reds out the house. So Sweden not needing to take too many risks at the moment. They've got their 2-shot advantage.
Jams that one up. So not the worst result. And there we see Christopher SWE, Torger Nergard and Thomas Olsrud of Team Norway. They will pick up the bronze medal.
They were favourites for a lot of people this week. Such was their form this season on the Curling Champions Tour. Really been dominant all season long. But they came up against an on-form Swiss side yesterday in Ralph Stöckli, and didn't manage to hold on to their 4-1 lead at half-time. So they will go away the bronze.
Er kommt den Job. Sehr gut, Len. Warte. Sehr gut, Len. Muss noch brechen. Er ist weit, ist gar nirgends. Oh. 8. Da läuft's. 8, 9.
This one's a little bit heavy at the moment.
Jetzt einfach hindern. Hindern. Ist gleich, versteckt sich nie. Einfach tief hindern. Tief. Go.
Okay.
I think we'll see Niklas Edin.
Ja, aber schau, ist gerade so eine Stelle.
With the tap back.
Aber ist so eine Stelle,
on this red stone.
wenn sich lange wieder erholt.
So he's going to remove the red at the top of the 8 foot maybe.
And he'll look to roll across the centre line. So at the moment, Sweden in a strong position. Good set-up play by Victor Schell, putting them in a really strong position.
Yeah, Sebastian Kreis here. Super's really working this one hard. Lindberg on the left and Charles on the right. So a superb shot again. And he picks the back one. But they'll be really happy with the way things are set up now. As you see, Annette Norberg there, getting on with her knitting. Kaiser Bergström.
Kaiser Bergström sitting and taking some tips from Annette.
Nein, ihr könnt normal spielen.
Willst du nicht auf die Nase oder was?
Aber wenn er klein rollt, hat er ein Doppel. Wenn er klein rollt, hat er einen Doppel und ich sehe nichts vorne.
Ja, er will glaube einfach den Doppel und rollen.
Das ist wieder genau, wenn der da liegt.
Ralph Stöckli just a little bit unsure of what they're trying to achieve here.
Die andere Variante, schon das soll er sagen. Der da anders schieben, das ist gut.
Ja, der
That's the
Nase
one that's
hat
causing them the
gut.
most problems.
Schön auf die Nase.
Yeah, I totally agree with the call here. I think they just want to push this one to the back of the forefoot
Hast du sogar Licht draussen nicht?
and have it there as a
Ja, schon
catcher.
wieder Doppel.
Ja, nicht nur
Just a
Licht.
slight angle on it, ideally.
Ganz Licht, dass der hinter rollt.
Er will nicht den Doppel.
Gerade drauf.
Meint er jetzt immer.
Hat gut.
Lauren Hamblin, coach, listening intently.
Der ist gut, der
Jan
schneller.
Hauser,
Der schneller.
15 years experience behind him. And this looks a little heavier than they asked for.
Plus.
Rote geil raus.
Oh.
So I'm saying a heavy hack. Don't think they want to throw as much as that. And it does roll over. So a nice shot there. But we'll leave a double takeout for Sebastian Kraup. And these Swedish boys are so accurate with the big weight.
Ja. Ja.
Yeah, you look to play the big weight and check into the top of the floor. Really would like one in front of that yellow that's sitting back of the button.
Bra.
No problem at all for Sebastian Kraup. Really good shot. And the standard of curling just isn't dropping. So many great shots being played. However, that is a nice little pocket for Jan Hauser to come down and freeze in. So a good shot here could really cause the Swedes some problems.
Om han nästan gaddar för.
Ja.
Gut aus. Zack.
Wow, noch länger. Wow, noch länger. Kannst du den Schluss ziehen? Schauen.
Noch länger.
Schauen.
Noch länger da hin.
Schauen.
So
Achtung.
Jan Hauser just looking for the freeze
Wow.
on this one, back of the button.
Da hin.
Wow.
So great shot there. Superb. But I think we'll be able to see Ralph Stöckli
Det är väldigt tunt för att
pick up a two here possibly. If Niklas Edin isn't successful in removing that red stone from the 1 foot circle. Great facial expressions there from Simon Struben.
Yeah, he's quite the character, Simon. Wears his heart on his sleeve.
ta bort den här striva egen också.
Ja.
So, as you can see, plenty of this red showing. I don't think there'll be any problems for Niklas to get rid of this one.
First stone of this, the sixth end.
Okay, put that one back a little bit, Kenny. But no problem at all. Picks it clean off the button. And Niklas Edin looks pretty happy with that one.
Probably would have wanted to move the backing as well.
Yeah, I agree, Kenny. Could have just squeezed a little bit tighter and moved the yellow over.
Det känns som att man hade kunnat ta den i det bättre. Det känns som att det gamblar lite också.
So Ralph Stöckli will now look to play the freeze on this stone at the back of the 1 foot circle.
There's Swiss alternate Tony Miller watching on. Tony Miller, two-time world mixed doubles champion with Irene Shuri.
Super! Super! Bisschen weiter innen noch. Aber ist gut, richtig. Warte.
Noch länger.
7.
Noch geiler.
8.
Noch geiler. Oh.
Oh. Länge gar nicht.
Oh, weg.
So,
Wow.
The line in this one looking a little bit big at the moment, Logan.
I think he'll be okay here.
Oh, superb shot. So Niklas Edin just nominated to play the freeze.
I think he'll just blast it, Kenny.
Yeah, I think so.
Ja, nej, men jag menar ifall den kan
No need to take any
denna kan få 2. Bara få bort den.
risks here. They've got the 2-shot lead. And they'll want to preserve it, so they'll be looking to hit this half stone and just burst it right out.
Yeah, certainly does throw the big weight. There's Oscar Eriksson.
Det är lite luft, men det måste vara
The alternate on this side.
Okej.
Du kan inte sticka den på egen längre, va? Alltså inte den på sidan.
Nej.
Looking on nervously.
SUI and Grand having a game of solitaire.
So, Edin throwing the heat.
This one looking a little closer to the centre line, but no problem at all.
And he will squeeze that one out.
Blast that out. Will it go out the house though? It doesn't quite. And potentially a double takeout here for Ralph Stöckli to score 2.
You just got to watch the angle of that yellow. So I think he's probably got to have a go at this.
Ja, mehr ist gleich.
So, ich habe jetzt ein paar Mal gespielt.
Tempo.
Normal plus. Meinst du auch, oder Manni? Ist gut, so.
Perfekt.
Soll ich nicht schneller kommen?
Mal, kannst du auch.
Haben wir ein bisschen mehr spatzig.
Gut. Ist genau
So,
gerade, hä?
bold call here by Ralph Stöckli.
Stöcke. Genau gerade, ist gut.
Yeah, he's looking to drive the yellow back onto the other yellow in the 4-foot rings. And hopefully pick up his 2. So, big shot this. And this is the 6th end of the final.
Oh, weg. Weg. Weg, stop. Ja!
Oh, also very close to this one. So, hits it the other way. And he's going to make it.
Great
Superb shot.
Great shot by Ralph Stöckli. Just squeezes it across the top, and Sweden will score 2. So, Niklas Edin's last stone just didn't quite manage to squeeze the object stone out. And Ralph Stöckli punishes him with a really great double takeout there.
Superb.
And Jan Hauser, big fist pump. Enjoyed that one. And good quick reactions there by Simon Struben. Swooped that one out.
As you can see, Ralph gives it a bit of a cheesy smile.
So the high standard of curling continues here. Not many shots getting missed at all. And this really is a fantastic game of curling here in the men's final of the European Curling Championships. Sweden against Switzerland, both tied after 6. And you're listening to Logan Gray and Kenny Edwards. Really enjoying this game.
Change a little bit since the first end, eh? It's more interesting.
And there's the Czech Republic.
Yep.
And to watch this afternoon's game.
So, Simon Struben. Look for this guard. Maybe 2 to 3 feet short of the house. And as you see, the game all tied up after 6 ends. 4 each. And as you said, Logan, some superb gameplay so far in this final.
Yeah, it's hard to say at the moment who do you think is going to win. Both teams playing extremely good curling.
Lite tight linje. Japp. Topp 4. Japp. Kom igen.
Victor Schall.
4 med sop. 10 med sop.
Going around.
Ligger in nu, kör!
Shot guard.
Vi kör ut en corner. Kom igen! Kom igen Nere, kom igen! Fortsätt!
First mistake there, really.
Helt okej så. Lite båg i den.
Chips the guard over and covers the 2 4-foot lines.
Throw up another centre ring guard. Try and get the steal here.
Nog 2, 3. Du kan ha kvar.
Okej. Smakar intressant. Det är skvätt.
Tipp-topp.
So a good centre guard there from Simon Strubin.
Helst curla.
Ja, toppvikt. I toppvikt.
Gärna curla. Curla.
Topp 4, eller topp 8. Topp 8, 12. Gärna gå snart.
Bra linje ju.
Så går vi gärna.
Ni har den. Bara här uppe.
So Victor Schall playing the jaw around the centre. And this is over curling at the moment.
Sit.
Really good shot there.
Wie viel siehst du?
50.
Könntest du mit Hackway abspielen?
Ja.
So I think Ralph Stöckli is wanting to make a play on this yellow that's sitting top of the 12 foot. He's wanting to come down and tap it through.
Denkt mir ein bisschen viel.
Noch Hackway. Kommt schön da. Yep!
So Sweeper's really working hard on this one. Must have been tight away with that one.
Achtung! Oh!
Feathers the guard and gets round in behind the corner. So great calling there from Ralph Stöckli. So Marcus Egler, really impressed with him today.
Yeah, Egler firing on all cylinders today. Playing 86%. So Fredrik Lindberg, he's going to try and open things up. Unbelievable shot.
Absolute pistol from the second player.
Bursts the guards, lifts the one in the house, and only leaves one guard in play. So I think we'll see Stöckli put up another guard here.
So even gets a little smile from Fredrik. So, Stöckli now just deciding that they tear the guard off. Let the steal an 8. Or
Komm, spiel zuerst mal noch Guard mit mir. Und dann
they throw the guard.
Schaust du es ein bisschen? Auf der Seite von der Linie ist links. Das von beiden
So I
Seiten.
had to have a rethink after that one.
ein bisschen links lassen, Guard.
Had a chat about it.
Nein, auf dieser
And
Seite.
they're going to put a centre guard on, as I suggested.
Das ist schön da, ja.
Eins wäre fast besser, hä?
Ja, das Eis wäre gut.
Okay.
So Marcus Egler just looking to throw the centre line guard.
Eis.
Hey, Eis. Eis.
Oh, Fred.
Sehr schön.
So, good shot there.
And I think Sweden will be looking to blank this end now.
Eller runda.
And
Ticka
have a
in
go
den
down
hit, det är
8.
okej. Bara ta den okej också. Ja.
Jag tycker den är bra.
Eller?
Ja, jag tycker den är bra.
Ta en halv.
Ja.
Halv okej.
So, Fredrik Lindberg, after a really fantastic first stone in this end. Trying to spin both guards here. Oh, superb play by Fredrik Lindberg. Removes both guards from play. And that's just deadly peeling by the Swedish second.
Yeah, superb.
Då är det.
Vet du ditt center?
So, once again, Switzerland left to throw up the centre guard.
Nog lang, glaube ich. Frage, warte geschwind. Warte geschwind. Frage.
So, the stone will just drift onto the centre line at the end.
Hey, whoa, hey, hey.
Some enthusiastic sweeping by Ralph Stöckli.
So, Niklas Edin will again try to peel it off. He will hit and run. So, calling the guard again.
There's Stefan Lund. And I'm guessing Eva Lund. And Baby Lund.
Das wird nicht schlecht. Easy.
So, throwing the centre guard again here.
Easy, 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 easy.
Goed.
Ja.
Glöp mitt
Ja.
dina.
Ja, ja.
Okej, tipptopp.
Okej.
Du kan snälla dina. Dina.
So of course this game in the round robin went right down to the wire, went an extra end. Switzerland were victorious on that occasion. Sorry. Sweden were victorious on that occasion.
So Ralph Stöckli now, I think he'll throw this one into the house.
So Ralph Stöckli with the intern draw just going into the house here. And looking very much like a blank end at the moment.
Hopefully don't want to throw up the guard, and then Niklas Edin would have the opportunity to come round it and a great chance of making two, so we'll just throw that one in.
Okay, so Niklas Edin will just play the nose hit with this one.
Fyran. Ja, fyran.
So that's what they're playing for. European Championship trophy.
Mal.
Niklas Edin just looking for the nose hit here.
Rent. Rent hela vägen.
So good shot by the skip.
9 Niklas.
So Ralph Stöckli will now have the opportunity to play the hit on the yellow.
What's that? Go! Go!
Easy.
Oh.
Okay, so this time we'll see the peel weight thrown by Niklas Edin, just to try and chip that redstone out and roll it himself. Really keen to retain last stone advantage going into the 8th end, where I think they'll be more aggressive and try and get a good score.
Mitt emellan dem där.
So, looking for the blank, and he does that. And after 7 ends, the game is tied at 4 each.
Yeah, you won't see Niklas Edin miss many of those. So accurate with the big weight.
Yeah, Ralph Stöckli, superb shot, throwing down 6th end to pick up 2. Really have seen some fantastic shots played by this Swiss skip in the tournament.
And both teams really are at the top of their form, Kenny.
Yeah, they certainly are. Niklas Edin been playing really well on the Champions Tour all year. He's sitting 2nd in the money list. But will be Switzerland to get us underway in the 8th end. So good type game here.
So Simon Strubin.
Richting is gut.
They're going top 4 here, and pretty much relying on Niklas Edin calling the corner guard here.
That's good. That's it.
Yep.
Okay, so corner guard called, Victor Schell. And I think we'll see a really aggressive end here from the Swedish team. Try and get a deuce. And really put them in good shape to win this European title in Aberdeen.
Gärna köra lite. Wow. Bajta reklamskylten. Linjen är helt okej.
Ligger precis där.
Linjen är perfekt.
Yeah, so up goes the corner guard. So expect to see some action in this end.
Bra. Bra, Victor.
So Simon Strubin, he'll put on a centre guard now.
Zwei.
Noch 2.
Bisschen schnell. Richtig. 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 Andy. Oh.
Er kommt.
Gut, 2.
Oh. Erst am Schluss.
Ja!
Jetzt.
Switch the brushes and try and pull it at the end for line.
So good shot. Played pretty well, Simon Strubin. 92%.
Helt okej. Ja. Jag spelar på frys, 10 fart. Första hand, sen tar vi resten på sopen. Ja. Gärna köla.
Ja, ligger där. Ja, topp 4. Gärna gå lite.
Gärna köla. Byt. Behöver köla massor. Ligger på frysa här ungefär.
Wow!
Okay, so just trying to freeze or even bump the red back behind the tee line. But line's really high at the moment. That's past the guard by a long, long way. Goes alongside. And a big sigh from Victor Schell. Not too impressed about that one.
Yeah, possibly should have been on that one and swept it round in behind Logan.
Yeah, absolutely. And now a great opportunity here for Marcus Egler to put a freeze in that pocket. And Marcus Egler really hasn't missed anything today. Really shooting the stone well.
Gut, 6.
6.
6.
Achtung. Oh, come out.
It's going to come down and freeze this yellow on the top of the fort. So it's looking good for Wade at the moment.
Perfect.
Great shot by Marcus Egler.
Good.
You take the guard off, yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
So Simon Strubin just maybe giving Victor Schell a bit of a lesson in stone placement at the moment. That being the main problem for Sweden. Going for the peel on the guard. Runs it back. And that's a really good shot by Victor Schell. Really good shot. And Fredrik Lundberg playing extremely well today. So Marcus Egler to put the centre line guard on. You see, no great hurry with the sweeping, just really keeping it moving.
Gar nicht. Gar nicht. Da wird zu viel. Okay.
So good centre guard there. I think you'll see him make a play on the one that's sitting top of the fort.
Sarg eller 11? Säg halva ungefär. Ja, en 11. Om du spelar bara precis 11 så är den bra. Ja. Jag vickar rätt långt. Halvträff är inte så långt ifrån. Okay. Naturligtvis bättre att ta garden än att ta för tunt. Men... Ja. 11 halv.
So working this one really hard to get it past the guard. This looks like a mistake. Oh, it's a huge mistake by Fredrik Lundberg. That'll skiff off the guard and into the house. So Switzerland in a great position to force here. Maybe even steal, and Jan Hauser will put the guard back on.
Never off center line.
Eins bis 4. Da ist.
Richtig ist gut.
1 bis 4.
Putze.
1 bis 4.
Putze, richtig ist gut.
Ja, ist lang.
Also so lang.
4, 5.
Freeze?
Ja, freeze.
So, a little bit heavy here from Jan Hauser. Big mistake.
Corner links. Corner
They're
links.
going to come right down on and freeze. And that's a good second best option. But perhaps a little bit of nerves creeping into Jan Hauser's play there.
Den vikten blir det också okej. Ligger andra sten där på vitt. 11 så.
Ja.
So we'll see Sweden either go for the nose hit here and try and leave themselves frozen on the face of that stone, or go for the hit and roll in behind the guard. Both would be a good result.
11. Oh. Oh. Crap.
Yeah, good
Really
shot
nice
there.
shot. Excellent shot by Sebbe Kraup. And Marcus Egler's going for the jugular here. He's putting the centre guard on. So, good call by the experienced tactician.
Kann er nach ein Eis, ist gut.
Ein Eis ist gut.
Ja.
So Jan Hauser playing at 81%.
Warte mit zwischen.
Richtig.
2,
Das
2,
ist gut, richtig.
Ja, richtig, ein bisschen. Gut, ist gut. Nur eine Länge, Girl, viel.
2, nur 2.
Nur eine Länge.
2.
Putzen.
So just looking for the guard here. So this one will pull across onto the centre line.
Okay,
So,
gut.
So much better weight there by Jan Hauser. But it's a little bit long, Kenny, and I think they can get round there.
yeah, I certainly think they can. I think you get round there at hack weight.
Ta garden i det här läget då.
Ja,
Det som är farligt är väl att den kan sitta sådär. Jag ska bara ta den så istället, men då är det risk att vi river någon corner.
Kan man göra en dubbel och trycka ner corner?
Ja, sätter du en någorlunda tjock träff i den så kommer den gå neråt, men tveksamt om den går in i bot.
Okay.
Men det gör inte så mycket om vi öppnar upp den i och för sig.
Nej.
Gör det du. Den här är en och en halv sten högre än den här. En halv sten luft alltså.
Ja.
Ja, halvträff eller lite tunn halv. Tredjedel sitter nog ganska precis så.
And
tunn halv är bästa,
taking the
så bort
shooter
med
into the
allting i
yellows,
princip.
possibly springing the yellow in. So great shot there, and great call from the young Swedish skip.
Great shot by Sebastian Kraut. Niklas Edin really reading the angles extremely well there.
Yeah, really good call. Certainly, don't think I would have called it, but certainly got the result.
So now a little bit of pressure on Ralph Stöckli to force the one. One mistake would probably leave Sweden with the chance to score two.
Nein, ich würde so wie vorher bam.
Nein, so bam, ist gut.
So, I'm looking for hack weight.
Ja, det beror på. Den är ute den till vänster. Vi ska vicka mitt bakom röd i princip.
Yes.
Han kommer nog få en dubbel, men kommer att vara ganska tjock. Så inte vicka ända ut på kanten, utan bara vicka till röd ungefär. 10.
Ja.
So great opportunity now for Sweden to pick up their two here in this 8th end of the European final 2009. You're listening to Kenny Edwards and Logan Gray live on Eurosport Player.
And that's a disaster. Niklas Edin disappointed with that one.
Kannst du ihn gerade treffen, ist gut.
Schnell einfach.
Okay, so this should be an easy double
Das macht nichts, wenn
for Ralph Stöckli.
Ja, genau.
So play some extremely accurate double takeouts yesterday against the Norwegians, which probably won them the game. So a nose hit here will be good enough to force the one.
schwierig für Null, da, der Doppel nicht.
Ja. Und dann, wenn er 0 macht, ist nicht schlimm.
En bra sten i alla fall.
There we see Ralph Stöckli playing 87% and Niklas Edin playing 82%. Ralph Stöckli at 90% on hits, so really shooting the stone well on the hits.
Yes!
Important to get rid of both of these here. Looks pretty good though. And gets a favourable rub there. Really lucky rub for Ralph Stöckli to hold 2 in the house. And Niklas Edin will be left to draw the 8-foot circle here. 4-1. Scoreline 4-all at the moment. And Team Sweden still in control if they can make this draw.
Lägger den här på locket, boys.
Yes. Ja.
So Niklas Edin, last stone of the 8th end. Just needs to hit the white bit to score 1 here. And no panic from the sweepers. At the moment they look pretty happy with the weight.
Yeah, the weight looks pretty good at the moment. Sweepers just keeping it clean. Moving it on. So good draw here from the Swedish skip.
And Sweden retain control of this game. Winning by 5 shots to 4. Going into 9. And I've seen this situation so many times this week. Team only 1 shot in it, playing the 9th end. And Switzerland will be looking to blank or score 3 in this end. 2 is not really a great result. They end up 1 up without in the last. So ideally they'd want to go down the last one down with last stone. And I can guarantee that Niklas Edin will not call it top 4 here. He will put up a centre guard. Andrea Schopp earlier pressing the lunacy button and throwing it into the house.
Somewhat surprisingly getting away with it and picking up the gold medal for Germany.
Okay, so all of the spectators absolutely engrossed with this encounter. Apart from Annette Norberg, she's happy with her knitting. And there's shuffle. Søren Jensen.
Kör då. Kom igen.
So, there we see it.
Kom igen.
The score is 5-4.
Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen.
In favour after 8 ends.
Kom igen.
But Switzerland do have 1 stone advantage.
And as I promised, Niklas calls for the centre guard from lead player Victor Schell. Not top 4.
Det är 25 och 19 på den.
Ja, 5. 5 fiskar.
And such a high standard set in this game. Team Sweden playing 85% as a team, while Team Stöckli playing as 86% as a team. Really incredible shot making on show in this game.
Yeah, it really has been, Logan. Superb final. Great advert for the game.
Good draw by Simon Strubin. So I think Sweden will go pretty hard at the Swiss here to try and force the 1. Even if they give up 2, it's not a disaster.
Fortfarande gärna Kala. Perfekt linje nu. Limma på honom.
Excellent play there by Victor Schell. So Marcus Egler calling for just a little bump on the 2 stones in your shot there. Just wanting to touch the red back and leave an angle on the front.
Nein, weg! Weg, Manni! Was Görle! Was noch viel Görle! Jetzt kommt er langsam. Warte noch, warte. Muss tappen.
Needs to swing here, and this one's going to bounce off a little bit.
Okay. So schlecht.
But we will see Niklas Edin have a pop at these guys here at the Swiss.
Du tar lite invick så. Ja. Bara nudda den där. Vicka emot eller nudda ut en halv sten. Okej. Skulle du nudda ut en dit så är det okej också. Ja, jag har 4 nu.
So Niklas Edin looking for the takeout on this stone on the right hand side of the shot. Looking to roll over towards the centre guard, indicating that he maybe wants to push the yellow right out over to their side of the house, so that there's no double takeout left. Having to work this one hard for line. Just pushes it over slightly, so nice stone there by Fredrik Lindberg. And I think Rostock will call for the hit and roll.
Zweitens noch da rein.
Nur legen!
Das andere steht da hinter der Teppe.
Nein, wir schon lange keins mehr.
Da rein liegen.
Wir haben noch nie eins gehabt. Ich weiß nicht. Nein, wir haben keins. Schau, wir machen noch ein Timeout schon.
Ja.
So, Team Switzerland call a timeout
Was zu diesem sagen?
here in the 9th end. Personally, I like the hit and roll on the right hand yellow. Still gives them an opportunity to blank this end. Another option, maybe they can peel the guard, Kenny.
Mir gefällt der fast besser.
Yeah, I think the hit on the yellow on the left as we look at it. And check onto there, yeah, I think that's a good call, Logan. I agree with you. I'm sure some people out there probably wouldn't agree with us.
Just backline.
Yeah, I like pushing it.
Pushing it right, it must be right, Logan.
Because those 2 rocks are in the control zone, so we can get that one back.
If they don't agree with us, they can just turn us off.
I'm sure there's probably a lot of people doing that already this week.
Yeah. But get the inside corner. Get the inside corner, push it back. Yeah.
Und sonst vorne nachschlagen, ist
So,
okay.
just a quick timeout.
Ja, ist sehr zu viel.
On Hamblin coming down and saying the shot that me and Kenny just called, so just coming down at maybe hack weight. They're going to push that yellow through and sit on the side of the second shot at the top of the 8-foot circle.
Okay.
So Marcus Egler, Swiss second. Just looking to chip the yellow.
So a little bit more weight than they called. Looking pretty good here.
Oh, superb shot.
Marcus Egler is on fire.
Yeah, he's certainly shooting from the hip this afternoon.
Kan jag göra den också, men den är inte så lätt. Nej.
Skjutningarna.
So Sweden still not in a bad spot here. They won't mind losing 2, just won't want to lose
Även den nära där är helt okej.
any more than that.
0. Ja, det tycker jag samma parter som är.
So Fredrik Lindberg, second player on the Swedish side.
Bracka blå. Ja, precis hela blått. Ligger där. In i det
Going to
lugnt.
draw around.
Ligger där. Ligger
On
där.
top of this red stone.
Ligger
Top of the
emot.
8
Bara
foot.
fart. Bara fart. Perfekt linje.
So again, big stone there.
Yeah, really nice shot by Fredrik Lindberg. Just comes into the front of the house.
Ta det här Friese.
Voor
Kom in de
nog.
runback.
Wat er nog hoef?
Einfach auftun.
Sliet zo
Ja, I
op,
think
dat
the-
er
Wieso
voor
liegt da
The run
eingestellt?
back now is a
Även
good
något
call.
draufknallen, ja.
Ja,
Skott, ja.
ah, das ist das, was wir wollen.
Yeah, I think they can run this right across the face of the yellow and kill 3 of the stones
Ja, even, want de rood
here.
is
So
spits.
this is starting to look like a blank end might be a possibility here.
Da läuft er ja ziemlich gerade, oder?
Yeah, but perhaps they're trying to hit the yellow onto the right hand side of the red instead.
Ja! Ja! Hey! Freeze! Freeze!
No, just a straight peel. I'm surprised they didn't try and move some of the other ones around.
Ta den likaså.
Yeah, I think Niklas Edin now is going to take the opportunity to try and move things around, change the angles.
Ja. Så länge du inte träffar jättetunt och så den bara liksom touchas dit. Men. Ja. Spela typ en 10 så vi får kvar allting i spel. Kommer få något
Both
frysläge för
sides
sig
will
men
be
vi borde kunna
relatively
hålla på i
happy
alla fall.
with the way they've performed in this final.
10 ganska nära
I
chappen.
think I'd like to see him throw a guard with this one. Kenny. I think this is a little bit early to be doing this. And it's just going to end up the blank end. So I would throw a guard, maybe with this one and the next one. And then think about moving things around. So there's a pretty good shot there. And will it cling on? It will not. So a bit of a mistake there by Sweden. Don't hold that yellow on the bottom right of your shot.
Yeah, but as we said, Sweden wouldn't be too
Als we het alles nee, hè?
disheartened if they do give up a 2 here.
Voor 3 en dieper rollen.
Ja.
Yeah, I think they would be more disappointed to lose a blank end. Kenny.
Daar hebben we schon mal gespeeld. Bam. Bam. Dat is recht lang blijven.
So perhaps a little bit early to go in there from the Swedes. And this is looking a little bit high from Jan Hauser. And chips and rolls out.
So opportunity now for Sweden to tidy up.
It depends how you look.
Tro att den är ute. Så. Ja. Samma som förra i princip. Lite mer utsida bara. Ja. Ja, den är ute. Ja. 10. Ja.
So looks out to me, and I think Niklas just said in Swedish is out.
10 halv, 10. 10.
So trying to raise the yellow onto the red.
10.
Yeah, great shot. Gets good separation between the stones.
Really well played by the Swedish third.
This final heating up here in the 9th end.
I just think Sweden could have been more aggressive here with the last couple of calls. It's looking very much like it could be a blank end here. And that's exactly what the Swiss were wanting. So some of the takeouts playing right into the Swiss hands here. And if Jan Hauser makes this double takeout, then it will be a blank end. So it doesn't make the double, but rolls them together.
So Niklas Edin looking to remove the red and make it hard for Ralph Stöckli to make it 2.
Needs to be a little bit careful here and make sure that he negotiates the back yellow.
Till och med lite utsida kan ju vara okej, men
jag tror det. Jag kan bara vika in då kanske.
Of course, Ralph might just come down and play the freeze with his final one.
Här är tveksam Niklas, helt ärligt. Jag tror den här kan hänga.
Jag tror den är ute.
Ja.
Doesn't want to leave a nest for Ralph Stöckli.
Eller 7.
So Kenny, what's your thoughts at the moment on this end? Do you think that Niklas has made a little bit of a miscalculation?
Yeah, like you said, I think I would maybe flung the guard earlier on the end, rather than just bringing the play into the house. But, that's why these guys are out there on ice and we're standing up here Logan. They obviously know a little bit better.
It's that right on the nose, but will be an easy double take out here for Ralph Stöckli. They're having a good look at that yellow at the back.
So the crowd beginning to get involved in this final.
So much depends on whether that's done at the back's in or not. You'd be pretty embarrassed if you played a hit and roll out to blank the end and then they put the 6 foot measure on it and it was in. Swedish fans, although 2 of them are Norwegian.
Ja, da würden wir zwar besser kennen mit dem Mischen so, Komm von außen.
Dran bleiben sein, ne? Is he going to play the intern at this, Logan?
Yeah, I think it's going to have an intern fly at it.
Nein, seine ist jetzt recht gerade geblieben.
Ganz fein touchieren.
So he will look to remove both yellows from play. So Sweeper's working this one hard, trying to hold it for line. And he does. He nearly gets the run through.
So much depends on this stone. Is it in or is it out? From our camera angle, obviously it doesn't look in, but honestly from down there.
Tycker nog ändå vi drar den här, ja. Drar vi den här? Alltså lägger vi den här, då måste han dra den. Det blir egentligen samma sak. Han kan ju aldrig gå på nolla, så dra på den kanten och dra på den i samma sak. Ja.
So Niklas Edin just looking for a draw around onto one of the yellow stones. He could sit in the house.
Jag tror inte de vågar rulla av den.
It would force Ralph Stöckli to play the pick. And he might get a jam. And that's all he can really hope for now.
Hade du vågat rulla av?
Coach Søren Grant still playing solitaire.
Det heter Kenny det här.
Du tar en T.
Vad sa du?
För sig lägga här så vågar han ändå inte nolla. Det blir samma grej egentligen.
Ja,
tror han att den är inne, då kan han inte nolla där heller.
Tror du det?
So the young Swedes have decided what they're going to do. I think they're just going to play the out turn draw and try and come down and sit on the second of the yellows at the back 8 foot.
Yeah, they just need to draw one into the house and then decision time for Ralph Stöckli. Do you risk that 6 foot measure going against you and hit and roll out? Or do you go safe and make the nose hit and try and steal up the 10th? So Niklas Edin, Swedish skip and 4th player. Just electing to play an out turn draw into the house here.
Bra fart. Säkert in i bot. Måste in, grabbar.
So Super's working hard to drag this one down.
Gärna curla med in den.
So,
Bra fart.
the weight looks pretty good.
Mot den bakre kanske. Ja. Nej.
Bite 8 kvar. Ligger sist. Bite 4
Precis i kvastet.
So this one will
Precis
just
kvastet. Ja.
come down
Räcker.
into the top of the 12 foot.
Kan hålla utsida. Ja.
Actually quite a good position there.
Perfekt.
Yeah, really good. Makes the hit and roll out a little trickier. I might have to go the long way.
Det är bra tänkt.
As you can see, a lot of people in here to watch this final.
Ja.
Darf einfach nicht da bleiben.
Ja, men da kan vi så heben.
Potentially play the double and roll out here, Kenny.
Yeah, it probably is there.
Nein, ist gut, mach ein bisschen mehr Leiter da.
But the problem with that is you might end up jamming it. I think if you jam it, you'll score your one, but it's not what really Ralph Stockler wants.
Wenn drauf liegen bleibt, bleiben wir alle.
No, it is an awkward situation.
Geht schön vorbei. Hebst du gelb, hä?
Ja.
Dass er da dies herkommt.
Can you hold the yellow one if it touches the wall?
So,
Thank you.
Kannst du mir vor dem Stein
I think he'll throw the heat again.
So I think we're going for the double and roll out here.
So final stone. This is the 9th end.
Going in turn, trying to hit maybe half stone, 2/3. Play the double and roll out. So it doesn't hit that one at the back. And there will be a 6 foot measure. Good catch by Niklas Edin to stop that stone deflecting off the foam and onto the shot. So I think they'll call a 6 foot measure, and this is absolutely crucial. And I have to say, it looks out to me.
It certainly does look out to me.
It looks about 2 inches out on our monitor, but obviously that's not from directly above. So Max Olofsson will come and measure. Okay, so Michael Schlatter conducting the umpire. And it is out. You can see that quite clearly. So, good end there from Switzerland. And I think some tactical issues there from Niklas Edin, causing them to blank the end. For me, you should have waited a few stones before going into the house.
This was really close. I just believed in the rings this time.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of tough to see, the ice is so big.
Yeah.
So, 2 skips just having a bit of laugh and a joke about to see if it was in or not. But it will be a 10th end finale here for the European Championships 2009.
So we've seen not many teams winning actually when they're one down with the hammer this week. Very few teams managing to take their 2 in the last end. And quite a few steals been going on. We had the steal this morning in the ladies' final in this exact same situation. Germany stealing from the Swiss. So nice shot by Victor Schell right into the top of the 4 foot circle. And Marcus Egler will immediately call the corner guard. Simon Strubin throws up Switzerland's first stone in the 10th end.
So, good corner guard there by Simon. Simon playing 93% so far in this game.
Yeah, really one of the best leads out there in Europe.
Linjen är bra.
Simon only being outshone by Sebastian Kruip so far in this game. Sebastian throwing 93%. So amazing stats. Niklas Edin team average 87 and Team Stöckli team average 86. So really great play by both teams.
So opportunity for Marcus Egler.
There's Robbie Thorne. Just recently took up the sport.
Is gleich.
Is egal.
Okay. Muss im Haus bleiben. Ja. Heik plus. Heik plus.
So, looking to remove this yellow from the forefoot and rolling behind the corner guard.
Okay, so it comes down onto the nose. And really important that Simon Struven stayed in play there. We've seen a few times this week when trying to use the corner guards that people roll out with their second shot and it immediately gets peeled, so no such problems for the Swiss lead. And Fredrik Lindberg here with the intern takeout.
Lite dryg 11. 11. Ja. 11.
Looking pretty good here.
Bra spel.
Checks in behind the guard. Fredrik Lindberg really playing well in the second half of this game. Played some excellent takeouts.
Ja. Oder nur die Länge da gleich raustappen und sonst einen Guard angehen.
Finde ich ja nicht so schlecht, ja. Der da hinten zappen.
Okay. Also wird länger. Und sonst einen Guard auftun, ist schon gut.
Ist gut.
So Ralph Stöckli deciding that he needs to move these stones in the centre line a bit.
Was hast du gemacht? Zuerst?
Der ist auch nicht so schlecht.
Ja.
Und nur hinten schieben?
Ja, ja.
Der
Okay.
hat zwar da immer den Double, gell? Er hat immer das Double Clearing.
Ah, ist aber gut, cool. Machen wir rein. Der passt.
Bitte auch gut.
Von da.
So, I'm going to move these guards now.
Das ist 9, hä? 9, ja.
Ja, kannst schon Backline. Stoß.
So, Marcus Egler. First stone of this 10-10.
Backline!
Just looking to bump the yellow to the back ring and roll in behind the corner.
This is looking good.
Okay.
Okay.
Ist gut.
So Marcus Egler seems happy with that one. Wasn't exactly what was asked, but still, I think, better than it was before. Peel the corner, Kenny?
I'm tempted to do that. Yeah, drive the guards off. But Niklas Edin has just called a timeout.
I think peel the corner is definitely the shot here.
Jag vet faktiskt inte.
We'll just try and listen in on the conversation.
Dragning då. Vi får ju spel där vi kommer behöva.
Alltså i sånt här läge, vi måste ju nästan gå på själv. Alltså de kommer få läge på att två. Det är svårt att hålla det.
Center räcker ju för själva nu.
Exakt. Det är ju ganska bra läge då. Alltså.
Swedish
den där
boys
kolen
will
täcker
come
lite grann en
to we'll pull the corner guard off.
Lite rak knack på den där.
Jag menar det.
Alltså,
frysa insida alternativt knacka en sten. Inte liksom knacka ner den bakom.
So just arriving, Suren Gran, Swedish coach.
Ja, det är ju gå offensivt eller defensivt. Klippa kornen eller gå ner på snedfrysa insida alternativt dutta en sten lite insida så vi lägger liksom ligger i linje
Den
där.
gula.
Eller om det blir en rak knack.
Det är ganska svårt för dem att utnyttja den här cornern, alltså vicka dit till exempel. De lär skita i bakkantstenen, men alltså, även om de bara drar dit så ligger vi förmodligen 3.
Det är vi som väljer någon corner kommer vi spela inte. Och vi går ju på nu så kommer det inte vara fel förmodligen. Kanske istället var vägen för en dragning på slutet.
Klippa den nu, det känns lite väl defensivt. Vi har ett ganska bra läge som ligger nu en center, en topp 8.
Vad tycker du?
Jag tycker vi ska gå på offensivt.
Ja, det tycker jag också.
Då kör vi.
Bra.
Det är bra för.
So maybe not pulling the corner. Maybe they feel like they can steal this game here in the 10th. Sitting reasonably well. But deciding to
En
go
liten
in.
dutt är okej då. Spela fart i topp 8, men det är viktigt att komma insida här.
So they're obviously feeling like they can steal the game here.
Chapp frys, det är helt okej.
I'm not sure if I like this call, Logan. Very brave. So, Fredrik Lindahl, second player.
Tid! Bakat rött! Tid själv! Red! Tid själv! Ja. Bakat rött! Tid själv! Bakat rött! Bakat rött!
Okay, so just looking to come down and freeze and even tap this yellow up a little. So just sneaks past the guard. And it's looking pretty good. Nice shot by Fredrik Lindberg. And now really important for the Swiss team that they don't go all out aggression. They need to make sure that they have got a last stone to score one. Worst case scenario, they get an extra end. So just a controlled weight hit here from Marcus Egler. And really nice shot there by Marcus Egler. "40 years old, but it's all the energy of a teenager."
In eller out?
Spelar ingen roll.
Ta den så då.
Ja.
So Sweden deciding to play the takeout on this red stone in the left-hand side of play.
Lite rakare så här va. Är runt halvträff för att bara sätta den så.
Ja.
So it's Sebastian Kraup, his first stone in this 10th end of the European Curling Championships here in Aberdeen. Great shot.
Quite superbly in this final. Hardly missed a thing.
And I don't think anybody would begrudge Sweden it if they stole it here and now. They have been absolutely sensational in this game.
Yeah, picked a massive 3 up in the second end.
So Johan Hauser is going to come down and just try and tap these a little.
So just moving the stones around a bit.
Sorry, nog lite för. This one the touch or not?
Den okej.
Ja.
Okay, so Team Sweden are really going for this. They want to win it here and now.
Den här ligger precis full 4, så full 8 här är bra.
Ja.
Okay, so aggressive calling by the Swedish skip.
Ligger ungefär mitt på linan då.
And that's what they're all after. The medals here at the European Curling Championships from Aberdeen in Scotland.
So Sebastian Kraup, his last stone and the 10th end. Just trying to come into the house here. And this looks a little bit short.
So the Swedish just sweeping this one past the guard.
Really going hard in this, sneaks past. And that's absolutely perfect there from SWE. Really great play by the young Swede. And Sweden lying 3 at the moment. However, good hit and roll from Jan Hauser. Could really turn this around here. If he can get in behind the centre guard, then Switzerland could be in a good position here to score 2. So one shot could flip the momentum in the favour of Switzerland.
So sweeper's close to this one.
So hits on the nose.
So I think he played a little bit too much weight there, Logan. That's maybe why it ran a little bit straight there as he thought.
Yeah, perhaps just a back ring hack weight would have been all that's required.
Den blir ju värdelös och spelar den och kan rulla dit. Lite inväck.
11.
In precis bakom.
Rullar vi hit. Det är fan bättre än chappen ändå.
Bättre än chapp, ja. Men vi går hårt på den här. Det är bra.
Absolut.
11 så. 11.
So still plenty of time for both teams. Sweden with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left, while Switzerland with 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Both teams with 2 stones to play here in the 10th end of this European Championship final. Sweden leading by 1, 5 shots to 4. However, Switzerland have last stone. And I must admit, Sweden are in a great position here to steal this game. Really difficult to see how Switzerland are going to score 2 here. So Niklas Edin wanting this one to come down, and hits on the nose. So Marcus Egler automatically calls the double on these 2 stones at the top of the 8 foot. Can they see past the guard by enough?
Yeah, I'm tempted to become down and throw the draw here, Logan.
Nej, så går det chans då nachzulaufen.
Nej, det är keine Chance, Sicki. Ja.
Das bin ich auch nicht.
Nein, ganz sicher nicht.
Weißt du, wie ich Hölle gut da? Er muss einen da legen. Ja, da ist aber immer noch da. Wenn wir da liegen.
So, nice chant from Andrew Craigie about Niklas Edin.
Ja. Und für mich geht es eigentlich nur da. Der Double da.
Double nach vorne.
Einfach der muss da rüber sein.
Der muss schlechter sein.
Das macht dann auch diese Seite auf, für uns wieder.
So,
dieser der da?
Swiss half-time called a timeout. And they're just going to have a look.
So nicht.
I like the hard double on those 2.
Yeah.
And then if he rolls out, we got the wide open hit for 2.
That's what I think.
If we can get the hard double, get to the inside a bit.
A little bit here.
Yep. If we can get rid of those 2 yellows. No, if we can get rid of those 2 yellows. Get rid of those 2. Because then we open up both sides of the 4 foot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense here to play the triple.
Yep. No.
So it sounds like a good call to me from Lauren Hamblin. Wants to get rid of the 2 yellows. They'll have to really squeeze the guard here, just paper it.
Ja, ich meine, der Rote ist schon weiterrennen da.
It's a real tough shot. I don't know if it's really there.
Not really seen the angle from the other end, past the guard. Looks like it could be possible. They really just have to move that yellow probably out to the edge of the 12 foot. So, big hard blast required from Ralph Stöckli, the Swiss fourth player.
So, obviously pretty close for this one. No. And doesn't make it enough.
Goes far enough though to lie second shot, which was important. Would have liked to squeeze it a little bit further and lie second than third. But Niklas Edin can draw around here and really cause some problems.
Yeah. So Sweden have now called their final timeout.
Det går ganska rakt där, vet du. Alltså, klarnar vi runt extra mycket, kommer ni dit. Den där är inte lätt, alltså, speciellt inte stickare.
Det kan vi göra. Vi går för den hit. Då
kan vi på något sätt lägga upp en till om vi kommer ut. Nej, det är bara om vi inte kommer ut. Ja. Vadå? Lägga upp en trippel, det kan vi aldrig åka. Nej. Stanna kort, alltså ifall den inte får linje riktigt. Stanna så. Ja. Jag kommer ju spela, jag vill inte gå garden liksom, så vi har ju lite för mycket is för att spela den dit i princip.
So I'm sure Andrew Craigie will one day fulfill his career as a cheerleader.
Stanna där. Alltså,
yeah. Crowd's really getting into the spirit of the game here.
Ja, stanna vid bite där.
A fantastic event.
Bättre om man skjuter den.
Jag tycker precis den. Jag tycker inte du ska gå för långt ner, för går du långt ner kan det bli en dubbel. Kan han skjuta ner för en dubbel. Så det är nästan bättre att även om du skulle stanna kort. Topp 12 där.
Eftersom den är bättre än den så.
Han måste jobba på sin röda där.
Lägga där så har vi i princip. Ja, vi har inte så bra chans att stjäla då. Nej. Man kan ju gå ner och köpa den här också då. Det viktigaste är att vi är bättre än den. Så.
Kommer vi hit är det bra också?
Ja.
Bara så.
Ja, snedlåser upp den så har han ingenting för 2 i alla fall. Nej. Jag tycker nog, alltså får vi våge så drar han hit. Men det är bara så att man inte får en lätt.
Sweden will look to play the draw round onto the top of the button.
Annan sten nu.
Force Ralph Stöckli to follow him or play the angle.
Mina har inte monsterkala. Kalar nog mycket på slutet, men jag tror inte det kommer monsterkala förrän den kommer in. Du får styra lite mer då.
So everybody in agreement. Niklas Edin wants to put this one right at the front of the button. That would make things extremely difficult for Ralph Stöckli. There you see it, Sweden the yellows, Switzerland the reds. Sweden leading by 1, and Switzerland have last stone, so important shot here for the young Swedish skip.
Vad tror ni där då? Ja, det är 80 på 10 dragning med mjuksläpp. Höga 80. 85 på det. Ja. Halv eller full 4. Helst helgömd då. Ja. Måste komma lite igen.
So, Niklas Edin's final stone of this, the 10th end.
Topp 4. Vänta. Ner på 10. Vänta. Topp 4.
Ner på 10. Topp 4. 84% overall.
Topp 4. Ner på 10. Bara fart. Ner på 10. Wow. Den är lång.
Looking pretty good here.
Yeah, the weight's looking really good. It's looking like it's going to just pull up on the T-line. So a superb shot there from Niklas Edin.
Great shot by Niklas Edin. And this is not easy for Ralph Stöckli. Have Sweden done enough to win it here and now? All Switzerland have is a tap, pretty much, for so a tap for 1 for next round is pretty much all I can see. Kenny?
Yeah, I could also follow him down. But I think the tap is probably the easier shot.
Skinny double for 2.
Can he well? There is a crazy triple there, but we're not even going to suggest it. No.
So Ralph Stöckli thinks he can follow Niklas Edin down here and tap him back. Only needs to move him a few inches, and bump it on the nose. So this is it for Ralph Stöckli. Can the Swiss fourth player take this to an extra end? Sweden think they might have it. Ralph Stöckli thinks otherwise.
So, final stone of the 10th end. Ralph Stöckli just playing the bump back. 4-1. So, the line's looking really good at the moment.
Looking pretty good here. Weight's excellent. Weight's really good. And Ralph Stöckli's made this shot. Really well played by the Swiss fourth player. Nerves of steel. And the drama continues on Sheet C. European Championships will go one end further. This men's final between Switzerland and Sweden. Absolutely epic. Tied 5 each after 10 ends. And the stats are just incredible. Team Sweden playing an average of 87%. Team Switzerland playing an average of 85%. And just an amazing game of curling. So the players are just going to take a couple of minutes break, and so are we. So join us for the extra end in 2 minutes.
Oh, amazing. Stats are incredible. Okej, men kör vi sista omgången också nu. Ja. Jag tycker det här faktiskt känns ganska skönt. Jag ser till att vi har sista omgången så lika.
En omgångars match med vunnen lopp.
Ja, det går den att förlora.
Det är jävligt
det går. Ja, det går.
Dessutom är det så roligt så vi spelar en extra.
Ja, precis.
Nej, men det är ju fan en bra final där.
Jag tyckte det var jävligt,
båda lagen spelar ju bra.
Jag tyckte det var väldigt skönt att Niklas fick dra ett par på slutet här så du fick känna på farten.
Det är lite småsegt alltså. I alla fall på mig. Jag vet inte hur ni har tiden. För ni är lite mer positivt så det påverkar kanske inte så mycket mot mig.
Men jag har ju full
jag
kontroll.
ligger där runt 80 på tid.
Full kontroll på farten och allting så det känns jättebra. Det här är bara att gränsa.
Vad heter det?
Med TV.
Sjukt viktigt att sätta någon tick nu också.
Hey, go get him, buddy. Have a good one.
That's mine.
Kopiera.
Med grus.
Vad?
Med grus, 2.
Maskin där.
Ja,
perfect. Let's go, huh? Nachtstein.
The same as we have had, huh?
Yeah.
What? Oh, strike. Oh. Second tall angles. Oh, read.
Oh, skott. Whoa, stick it.
So welcome back to this, the extra end of the European Championship final. The score is tied at 5 each. And it will be Niklas Edin of Sweden who will have the final stone. So he's going to ask Victor Schall, his lead, to play the tick shot. He's going to push the red across to the corner of the sheet. So left the sweeping a little bit too late on that one. So just slips on past.
Bra spel.
So now Simon Struben will be asked for another guard.
Ja, richtig! 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 Was immer Länge!
Richtig ist gut, Länge
Richtig ist gut, nur noch Länge!
Richtig ist sehr gut, gell? Das ist sehr zu viel.
Ja, ist schon gut.
I expect to see this one quite tight to the house.
Ist drin. Weg, das ist drin.
Ist er dahinter?
Oh, Kerl, zu viel.
Kommt selber.
Okay.
A little bit surprised came in with that one.
I don't think they meant to, Kenny. And that's got to go down as a mistake by Simon Struben. Niklas Edin will be able to hit that stone out of play.
Det är en 5-6 meter mellan garden och den. Bara var precis här. Kan hålla upp en
Obviously,
meter till.
adrenaline's pumping.
Så någonting.
And just put a little bit extra weight on that.
Ja.
Yeah, they've decided to play the hit and roll to the wing. Could be a useful counter later on in the end. So Sweden with last stone in this extra end. Score tied 5 each. Takes the guard over, so it's a bit of a mistake there by Victor Schell. For me, he should have been making sure he hit the red in the house.
Yeah.
Tried to be a little bit too fancy with it. Even if he just peeled it out.
Ja, is er even. Ja.
So Marcus Egler, superb today, 86%.
Ja! Zo lang niet. Ja!
Broeg!
Drie! Weg! Drie! Drie! Weg!
Richtig is goed!
Another guard here.
Oh, is perfect.
So,
That's it.
good shot again.
Okay.
And now we'll see
Får vi touchen där är okej, men
Niklas
bara
Edin
klippa den är också okej.
try and take the guard off.
Lite rakare här, vill du ha lite mer fart eller?
So Fredrik Lindberg's been absolutely deadly with the peels today.
Det finns lite kvar.
Kenny left more than one here.
Jag kan få lite till.
Ja. Oh. Ja, med den.
Okay, so single peel by Fredrik Lindberg. And we'll see that put back on by Marcus Egler.
Yeah, they'll just look to have it a couple of feet over the hog line.
Danish girls there, watching on.
That's good.
So, Marcus
Sterkort.
once more would like the guard just a couple of feet over the hog line. Try and set up the opportunity to steal this last and final end here at the European Curling Championships.
So a big finish at the end here by the Swedish sweepers. And that's pretty good there. So same shot being asked. Fredrik Lindberg, if he can get 2, that's a bonus. But has to make sure and get the first one. So again, looks like a single peel here from Fredrik Lindberg. Safely done.
Yeah, so his work for the day is done in terms of throwing, but he still have a lot of work to do. Maybe asked to sweep the final stone.
Goed. Ziemlich breit.
Ja, goed.
Warte, es geht noch lang.
Warte, muss
Der ist schon sehr breit.
It's good to shoot. Yeah.
So this one's just going to slide across the hog line. They'll try and sweep it on to get closer to the centre line.
A little bit closer together this time, so I wonder if there's more scope for a better double peel.
Känns som den här är farligast. Ett alternativ är bara att klippa den. Så har de en halv corner och sån här.
Ja.
Men det ligger okej vinkel också för att ta antingen eller här.
Hur högt upp ligger deras gard?
Va?
Hur högt upp ligger deras
Lite mellan.
Oh, Sebastian
en
Krupp.
dryg so. Ja, en so på lite
The
till.
man that's going to be throwing this.
Alltså det
What do you think, Kenny? Get rid of the tight one?
I think you can play the double
Det var du
peel
känner
here.
för.
Ja.
Just have another look at the angle.
Det var jävligt otursträff om vi får kvar båda. Det är att du sätter den så.
Ja.
Men då lär vi ändå vicka ut ganska långt i alla fall.
Gå för den här nu då.
Yeah, I think you can play the double peel here, Logan.
Alltså,
Den menar du bara?
Without a doubt.
ha inte en dubbel
You can
sen
see the
bara.
angles there. So,
Ja, det är väl det
pretty much
att de rullar
straightforward.
ner dit då.
Ja, men då gå för... Ja, det är jag på.
Du känner inte för den nu då?
So both teams have 10 minutes in the extra end.
Alltså gör vi en dubbel här. Och med den
And
eller den så ser
also,
det ju jävligt bra ut.
one additional
Även bara
time
klippa
out
en är
lasting
okej.
1 minute.
Nej, jag tycker vi går för dubbeln ja.
So, big discussion here. And deciding that
Skulle
they're going
mot
to try and
förmodan sätta
go for the skinny double
precis chapp så gör
on
vi
the two
något
stones at the
trippel.
front of the house.
Jag går för den här, lite extra fart.
Oh, maybe not. I think double peel's the shot here.
Ja, 3/4 typ.
And that's what they are calling.
Ja, bra. Kom igen!
So Sebastian Krupp throws the heater here, and it's going to be a single peel. Oh, and gets one in the house as well. Great shot by Sebastian Krupp, and he has been absolutely sensational in this game.
Bra Sebbe. Så kliver in, ingen alls för dig.
Ja, det är gott.
Yeah, picks the double there.
Ja, richtige glid. Vad säger du? Skott. Oh, nog längre.
So still Switzerland in a decent position here.
Putsa.
Mitt inne.
And they'll throw a guard with this one, but I think we'll see them come into the house with the next one, or maybe even Skip's first stone. And Sebastian Krupp playing an incredible 92% through 10.5 ends. Unbelievable. Okay, so going to peel the tight one here.
Ja, tunn tredjedel.
Mycket is vill ha.
Bra.
So, sweepers on it. Slides past the long guard.
That was close to hitting the top one, Kenny.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Really close. So great shot by Sebastian Krupp.
I think something would be doing the passionate winking there.
Ooh. That would have really been horrible if that had just flicked that guard. But a great shot by Sebastian Krupp.
Klipp upp där det sitter.
So, Ralph Stöckli with this, his first stone of the extra end. He's going to come at this on the in turn. He's going to look to draw around the guard and down into the 4 foot and make it really hard for Niklas Edin to remove from play.
Ralph Stöckli with the draw around the centre guard. That's a crucial shot. Needs to get this one on top of the button.
Vier, eins, gut. Sehr gut. Warte, jetzt kommt er.
Nicht tief. Ich sehe
Nur
lang aus.
Vieri, macht
Nicht lang
alles
aus.
selber. Nur von euch aus. Vieri, alles anders gut.
5.
Linie.
6.
So, looking pretty good here. Needs to get this on top of the button.
Oh, superb draw.
Really good draw. Perhaps will be open though, so I think we might see Niklas Edin hit that one.
Yeah, I think he has to move it.
Just over bends a little.
Yeah, we'll come down at hack weight, maybe check to the side of the button.
So he passed the guard by quite a bit there. It does just overswing out the other side.
Ja, sant. Så jobbigt.
Så knappt som möjligt va?
Ja.
Good shot there.
So this will just be hack weight.
Jag försöker trycka bort skottet från fyrfoten i alla fall. Ja.
Just bump it right through and sit exactly on the nose.
Och dra hand av samma igen då. Yes.
Oscar Eriksson biting his nails.
Bakan.
Also known as the Professor.
Ja, fart det är bakan till.
So Niklas Edin's first stone here in the extra end. And it needs to be a good one.
It certainly does.
So it looks like they're not playing a huge amount of weight going by the amount of ice he's taking.
Yeah, I think I'll just play maybe hack weight to bump it through.
And you could actually hear a pin drop in here. Everybody absolutely engrossed in this final encounter.
Bakat blå, precis igenom! Nej, precis igenom! Precis igenom!
Sleeper's on it now.
Precis igenom!
Working it. And the line is really good. It needs to go a little bit for weight.
Sneaks past the guard. And right down onto the nose. So great shot by Niklas Edin. It will stay in the house. So it looks like he's going to face two with his last stone. So just a little hit and check over for Ralph Stöckli here. That's the call.
So tension here as Ralph Stöckli plays his final stone.
Ich denke, es gibt ihm schon mehr Druck, wenn wir nur zwei liegen.
Ja.
Sicher.
Geht der Fall?
Ich würde den Bump machen. Da haben wir jetzt immer Bump gespielt.
Gut, ja, können wir es. Können wir es.
So, looking for the hit and roll in.
Just be a nice weight. Come down and check in behind the centre. So Ralph Stöckli's last stone of the 2009 European Curling Championships here in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Sweepers are close to this one.
Achtung! Oh!
Roll it.
Doesn't quite get the roll in behind, so it's going to be a straightforward draw to the pin or nose hit for Niklas Edin.
Yeah, I think the nose hits the shot. So much room for error. Calls the timeout. And to be honest, I don't think he needs to call a timeout here. I prefer he just got down and played it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he just called the timeout just to. I don't know if the coach is heading down. Yeah, the coach is heading down, so I'd probably prefer just to get down and play the shot. Don't overcomplicate things.
Yeah, Søren's not coming down. He's just they're just letting them talk it through.
Ja, typ 11 take. Vad hade vi på förra? Is här någonstans. Vi kallar upp.
Yeah, just maybe call the timeout to give himself a little bit more time to compose himself. This is the biggest shot of his career so far.
Definitely, of course. Niklas did win the World Juniors in Trois-Rivières in 2004. However, he's never won anything on this scale. First European championships as a team, and regardless of what happens here, they can definitely be proud of of their week's work.
Yeah, certainly can be. So, the final stone of the 2009 European Curling Championships from Aberdeen is about to be played, and a new European champion will be crowned. Will it be Niklas Edin, or will it be Ralph Stöckli of Switzerland?
Ja, jag känner jag slår ut ganska hårt.
40-45 eller 35 eller något.
So, Edin prepares himself on the hack as Marcus Hegler looks on. So, he shoots.
11.
Plays good weight. So, sweepers just keeping it clean. And it looks good for line at the moment.
Needs to pull a little bit here. Looking good. And Niklas Edin, Sweden team, are European champions 2009. Amazing game of curling. One of easily the best game of curling we've seen this week. And it really has been a great competition. Crowd very accepting of their new champions. In my opinion, Sweden deserved champions, and it has been just an amazing encounter, Kenny.
Yeah, it has been a fantastic week. Some great curling. Niklas Edin, some of the shots he's played over the past 4 or 5 days. I still just go back to the shot he played against Ulrich Schmidt to play a triple to win down the last. Got his head up in this final. Got a nice 3 in the second end, and really didn't really look under that much pressure.
And the Swiss guys will be humble in defeat. They're really good sportsmen. So Marcus Hegler smiling there. So they'll be back for sure. And of course, this season all about moving on to Olympics. Sweden deserved winners of the European Championships here at the Lynx House Arena in Aberdeen. I'd like to say a few thank yous just to everybody who's listened in during the week and put up with myself and Kenny's nonsense comments.
Yeah, good game.
I'd like to thank Kenny for joining me all week, and Richard Harding and Andreas Pritz for commentating, and also the live channel production team who's been putting this great webcast out on your sport player. So that's us here at the Lynx House Arena in Aberdeen. Sweden are the male champions, Germany are the female champions, and thanks for watching.
Ja? Vad säger du?
Jävlar som ska på doping då?
Det är inte vi.
Inte vi? Oskar.
First time at the Europeans as a player. How good does it feel to be going home with the gold medal?
Very good, very, very good.
Is there any particular... Was it a particular end or shot that you felt had won the day?
No, I think it was the whole game. We got off to a good start with a 3 in the beginning and the second end, but they kept on making good shots, so we had to play a full good game.
Sorry about this. Okay. How do you feel about the overall performance of your team in this event?
Oh, amazing. They played so well. Actually, in the beginning of the tournament, it was me that struggled. But they played really, really well. And now for the playoffs, we all played well. So, perfect tournament for us.
And you're the team for the Olympics for Sweden. How do you feel about that? What's your preparation going to be?
It's actually not a done deal yet. We have to wait for 22nd of December to get the decision. But it looks good, obviously. So our preparations will be as planned this summer. We're going to play a couple of tournaments and practice hard in our hometown and then go to Kelowna for some pre-Olympics if we come there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jag känner lite blodsmak i munnen.
You continue?
Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you. Tack.
Your question? You've had a good tournament, but you must be a little bit disappointed in that result.
Yeah, finally we had a really great week after that start, and we came back with 6 wins in a row, and now for sure you are disappointed when you lose final game in the next round, but we lost to a great team, and I think they really are the winner to be, and they played a great game all through the week.
Did you have a plan for the 10th end to blanket?
No, the 10th end wasn't to blanket. We wanted to make 2 in that end. That's the reason why we played a little bit more offensive. The 9th end, that was the plan to blank. Yeah.
And will yours be the team for the Olympics for Switzerland?
Yes, we are already confirmed as Swiss team for the Olympics.
Many of the teams you've played here this week are also Olympic teams. How have you found that?
Yeah, I think that's something special. You got 7-man team playing the Olympics, and now that was just like a pre-Olympics. And yeah, we are all looking forward, and we know it can be all different in about 2 months.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
The 2009 Olympic Throwing Champions, Team Stöckli. The 2009 UK European Curling Championship winners, Team Sweden. Please welcome the President of the European Curling Federation, Andrew Ferguson-Smith, to present the trophy.
Thank you very much.
Very well played.
Thank you.
Well played, guys.
The bronze medals were presented by Vice President, European Curling Federation. Philip Barnett of the Green Lopez.
Hello again.
Hello, thank you. Thank you.
The long promised Peter Stephen will present each team with a future curling show.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Är det bara en poäng?
Det höjer bak.
Silver medals will be presented by Edin, Sports Director, Swiss Curling.
Det blir mer for kiss. Så skal jeg med her.
Tony, freust dich? Ja. Tony, das ist eine Story. Ja. Oh, super gemacht. Hat er auch liefern. Danke. Merci.
Jag också det. Jag fick dra ut dem 3 gånger varje år.
Gold medal presented by Jeanette Johnston, Executive Board Member, Competition Union of the European Curling Federation.
You did a brilliant job. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oops, sorry, it's the wrong way.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Well done, keeping them under control.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding the national anthem of Sweden.
Segregate yourselves, boys!
Vilken var tjejen?
Ja, det där var ju så morsomt en ganska skit i låt.
Så du är att ditt namn flög över jorden. Jag vet att du är
European Curling Championship 2009, which will commence in a couple of minutes. We now ask all the teams to join us on the ice at the home end in order to commence the official closing ceremony.